Chat gets so you drop the word boyfriend for some goddamn reason and they lose their mind. So I just and every single time I say it, they're like leaked, or like, and so it's just like it's very annoying. So I like to avoid it, which makes it worse. But whatever. Bnans, introduce yourself.
I'm Bnans. I go by Hannah. That's my first name, and I am girlfriend to Shroud, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And we live together, and we've been living together for like a year and a few months.
Yay.
And I just stream on Twitch. That's it.
Well, today is fancy night. We all dressed up. We're very excited for fancy night. We were supposed to have wine.
Am I the only one that has wine?
I have wine.
I have bottled wine. We don't have any wine glasses.
Epitome of fancy, hello?
I forgot wine.
Finger out.
Okay, I can't just like go up and I can't. I'm sorry.
You could have ordered something, dude.
I forgot it was wine.
I kind of cannot.
What do you have, Macaiyla?
I have beer.
That's
or vodka.
Fancy night.
It's fancy night. I have a beer. I can get a straw. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I totally forgot.
Yeah, that'd be great if you could go get a straw, Macaiyla. We'd appreciate that.
Oh my, sure, for sure.
Now everyone thinks Adept is pregnant. Adept, are you pregnant?
Oh God, no. I'm on my period. Full-blown normal cycle, okay? Please stop this.
Welcome to the ladies' podcast.
Well, I thought we were synced. I had mine like a week ago.
Well, when I fly, then no, we haven't been on sync in a while then. Because when I fly, like, it kind of induces it. So I'm like 2-3 days early on my period.
That's a thing?
Wait, really? It's always done that when I fly. Like,
That's
if I was supposed
weird.
to start, like, later in the week, I'll start, like, that next day after I fly or something. I don't know why I'm like that. But it's only if it's really close. It's not going to happen if it's, like, a month early or something.
Macaiyla actually went and got a straw.
Oh, you weren't serious?
No,
I thought you were that serious.
That's so pretty of you. No, look at you. You're fancy now.
So fancy.
So fancy.
People drink beers with straws?
I don't know.
I've never had a beer with a straw.
But Maya collected most of the questions this week because she's a queen.
I'm sorry. Again, from my Instagram, so they're all incredibly cringe, but that's how we like it.
That's great. And
I saw a preview. I think they're great.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're so good. And for anybody that wants to ask questions on future weeks or, have suggestions or whatever, we have a Discord. We have Twitch Housewives Discord if you want to join it. I think probably all of us have links somewhere. Maybe the mods will link one to you if you're nice to them. But
I'm gonna link it now. I'll put it in our group chat so that you guys don't have to search for it.
Perfect. Is my volume okay? My chat keeps saying it's low. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay for me.
Yeah. You guys are being babies. You're fine. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, great. Maya, do you want to take it off? Do you want to start the first question while we...
Oh my god. Okay.
I'll take over for you in a little bit, because you'll get drunk very quickly.
True. Are we, chat, again, disclaimer, I'm looking at my phone because the questions are on here. Don't get mad at me for being on my phone. There were a couple good ones that I sent in the group, but we'll save those for after we've had some more alcohol.
What are you smiling
I'm remembering the questions that I threw at Maya last week that she didn't approve.
Malena, you need to shut the Okay.
So sorry, okay.
Here, let's start with a really light, cute, nice, happy, wholesome, friendly one. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Wow.
I'll start because we usually start like in alphabetical order. I don't. I believe in like attraction at first sight, and I think attraction is like a major thing when it comes to like finding love. It's not the like determination of love. Don't get me wrong. Like, those things could be confused, but so no, I don't.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I don't know. I feel like attraction is there, but I don't know if I can like love someone just by looking at them personally. I don't know. Never really like believed in that.
Macaiyla?
I believe in it because that's how I met Tyler, and now I'm trapped, so I can't really leave.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. No. I mean, when I first saw him, I did like I had a feeling, but I'm a hopeless romantic, so it's gonna be different for me than it is for some of you. Like, I do believe in that stuff. It's kind of cringe, but like, yeah.
Wait, so when you saw Tyler for the first time, were you like in love with him?
I thought he was like super attractive.
Aw,
Like,
that's nice.
he knew, like, I can't go into depth of what happened, but I thought he was very attractive, and the way he spoke was very, like, nice. So, yeah, I don't know. I liked it.
All right, Malena.
No. Love at first sight, no. It's like, what if they're like cute, but then they're like retarded? Like, what? Like, you can't just look at somebody and know exactly how they are. So no, that's just no.
That's fair. I think I have the same answer. I've definitely seen a lot of people that I thought were attractive and ended up being horrible. I don't think I've ever had a love at first sight experience.
Yeah, I agree with everyone else. I think Macaiyla, I think you're like the outlier
Delusional.
here. Yeah.
Delusional.
Delusional is a nice word to say.
I think I'm like the youngest here, so I'm gonna use that as my excuse. But I don't know. I don't know.
As long as it works, I mean, you're happy.
I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, it is what it is. I'm stupid. I don't know. I mean, it depends on who. It's not like I see a random guy in public. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I think I maybe am a little too cynical for that. I think that's my problem. I'm just like, I've never met anyone and thought I was gonna date them. Every single time I've dated someone, I've never thought I would date them. Just because of like situations or the way you meet them or whatever. But I do think it's interesting that like it's an idea and a lot of people like hold to it because that'd be sick. Like, and I don't think there's a world where both those things can't exist. You know, like I think like it can still exist and just like maybe not. It works for everyone type thing. I don't know. Is that crazy?
Yeah. No, I understand.
Good answer.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Okay. I have another question, and I want to ask it because it's very relevant to my life right now. What is the dumbest thing that your significant other has ever spent money on?
Oh, Maya,
what could it be?
Can I please?
Maya can start, dude.
The other day, like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I don't know, Matt spent, I'll let you guys guess if you don't already know. He bought this armor that's like a replica from the World of Warcraft movie that may not even fit him.
That's cool.
I'm not even I'm not even sure. Okay, but guess how much it was? Flat, without like the auction fees and shipping and whatever.
Well,
I don't even want to guess.
Wasn't it
Like
9.5K?
Like $2,000.
Yeah, Cutie has it.
Yeah, 9.5.
Yeah.
What?
She cheated.
How did I cheat?
You said, wasn't it like 9.5?
Well, I was watching. This is what happened. You want to know the real story? I'm watching Soda Poppin's stream, and he's watching the bid thing, and then I click over, and Mizkif's watching the bid thing, and then I lean over to Ludwig, and I say, "Hey, you should do this." And so that's how I know.
Wait, did Miz were they both bidding on it? Miz and Soda?
Yeah, Chance was saying that he was gonna outbid him just to ruin his day, but he didn't actually win.
Oh, okay.
So his chances felt that he spent so much money.
No, because he didn't end up bidding against him. He was Matt was gonna go up to like 13K or something, and he didn't get. Yeah, so he spent 9.5.
I mean, were knights back in the day short? Because if they were, it might fit him.
I think the costume is made for someone that's 5'10", but the pants are like a 40, and Matt's legs are like a 30. So I don't know if it's gonna fit him.
Maybe we could just take off like the shin guards, you know, and it just
I mean it's not metal, so I can probably just cut it. But anyway. All right. Anybody else have anything?
Anyone else? Any juiciness like this?
I have one. It's bad because I'm also kind of a hype beast. When like people spend stupid money on stupid things, I'm like, that's kind of cool because you just spent money on something stupid, which is bad. Like I'm not a good influence in that way. Like I'm not a good financial influence like a lot of people can be because I can justify anything. But Ludwig already has a Cars bed, and he decided
Cars, like the movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
Like
he
Lightning
has a
McQueen?
normal bed, but he also has a Lightning McQueen Cars bed.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
fun. But then there was an auction for another Cars bed from Uncut Gems, the Cars bed from Uncut Gems, and he bought that one too for about $5,000 plus $3,000 in shipping.
Investment.
Plus it's still
$3K in shipping.
it still hasn't gotten here, and he bought it 3 months ago.
Wait, how old is Ludwig?
Wait, what? 3 months ago?
Yeah, so it's not an investment, no matter what he yells. But yeah, so now we've got 2 Cars beds. If you guys want to come visit, I have beds for you. If you want to come hang out, you can sleep in a Cars bed. It's very comfy, but yeah, it's, it's great. I'm not mad about it. I think it's kind of funny. I don't know, I don't know where it's gonna go when it gets here, because he does already have one. But yeah, now we have 2 Cars beds.
Wait, how old is he? I'm just curious.
He is 25. Good question.
Can he fit in
See,
it?
my thing, like, I would understand it more if it was like he grew up with Cars, but I feel like Cars was like for my sister's age group, and she's like 8 years younger than me. So I'm just like wondering what Ludwig was doing at like 16 watching Cars that devotedly. Like, but that's fine.
I don't even think he likes Cars that way. He was just doing an Amazon stream, and his chat bought him the first Cars bed, and then the Cars bed from Uncut Gems was on auction. So, but he likes the movie Uncut Gems, and he really likes Adam Sandler, so he got another one. He just like got a more expensive version of the meme. Yeah.
What a dumbass.
Yeah. Well, it's a way to say it.
Now Nick spends a lot of money on very stupid stuff, but something that just took the entire cake. What's a metaphor for just like wiping it off the surface? Okay, he spent in Norway. He didn't even stream this. He spent $3,500 on FIFA points. He played FIFA off stream and bought FIFA points to buy teammates to put together a FIFA team to play it off stream because he was so bored. FIFA, like the game FIFA, $3,500, and he just put together a team, and then once he got the team, he quit playing the fucking game. He was just done with it. Okay, so that's the dumbest shit he's ever spent money on, in my opinion.
That one's actually crazy.
It's pretty bad.
Yes, he's not even a bed that he can lay in. It's just FIFA points. It's not even CSGO keys in like 2015. It's like it's virtual stupid FIFA points in a game that none of us play.
Did you yell at him? I would have yelled at him.
Yeah, I made his life miserable, and I'm still doing it. So 100%.
I just got the total without shipping for the armor is $11,875.
How did you get that total? Did Miz just text it to you to flex his money?
No, his manager.
Oh. I can see Miz was like, it's not 9. It's not 9, by the way.
Scary. No, it was Sinak.
The hell?
He does everything for Miz.
I can't. The first thing that comes to mind is just like, and I feel like people are gonna get really mad at this answer, but it's like Pokemon cards and like game skins. But as a streamer, like those things aren't so bad, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's fine. But I guess it's like the dumbest because like I don't know how much you spent, and I don't want to know how much you spent, but it's a lot. Like on all that, like because that stuff gets expensive real quick, like that. So.
I think the thing that Mike probably bought that was the dumbest was that scooter, because he spent like thousands of dollars on this scooter that like got shipped from like a different country, and then he just flew down the street and just broke his arm, and it just has been like this ongoing like
I didn't know about
battle of like physical therapy and surgeries and all this stuff. So that's got to be like the worst. The worst
That's
purchase
so
ever.
sad.
Yeah. Is it one of those like electric ones?
Yeah, it was like the electric ones that go like 60 miles per hour. So he just like flew off the front.
Oh,
I'm not laughing, but yeah,
That's crazy. What?
That'd be super. That'd be cool to have
I'm not-
on
I'm
film.
time. But yeah, I didn't see it. I wasn't there, but yeah, we're still paying for it.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
wait, did
Macaiyla?
Matt just buy one of those?
Oh no.
Chat. Matt bought
Uh-oh.
some kind of bike, or like an
Oh,
electric
no.
bike or something, and
Yeah,
and
him and Andy Milanakis,
and
yeah.
Chance want to make a biker gang.
I
Well,
want to be in it.
okay, you can go into.
Can we do a risky question so you guys can start drinking so we can like
Macaiyla
listen
didn't
up and
answer,
be
did
fun
you?
Yeah,
here?
Macaiyla's gotta go.
Tyler doesn't spend his money, so like actually, so there's nothing like dumb he's bought. I guess I've bought something dumb all the time, but yeah, him no.
What'd you buy?
Well, technically I didn't buy it, but it's still in my wish list. I was gonna buy him an elephant. So it goes on your dick, and it's like an elephant with ears, and like it pops out. Well, never mind. I just move on.
Yeah, I think
Send
we
us
get
all
it.
the link. No, I think it sounds
No,
cool.
explain
I actually have the link. It's just it's so
Yeah.
funny. Like it's a meme, but it's good. It's good.
How
Like,
much is it?
It's like a
It's
puppet.
like 10. I think it's like $10. Yeah, it's like a puppet.
Like a dick
so
puppet.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Here, this is what we do, actually. All of us buy that, give it to our boyfriends, record their reaction, and just see it, and that's next week's episode. Is just all of our boyfriends receiving the elephant dick sock.
it's so good. Like
I'm
it's
good,
funnier
I'm
when
good.
you
I don't-
see it.
Wait, so you full on bought that? Like
No,
you gave
I
it
was
to him?
I was gonna, but then
She's
I told him
saving
about
up for it.
Yeah,
okay.
he said no, but I don't know. I want to try it, so I guess yeah. He has nothing dumb, so that's why I can't say anything. He literally doesn't spend money.
That's so funny. That's funny. Okay, Malena wants us to start drinking. Not because she has a problem.
No, not at all. Not okay.
I need
Not at
more
all.
water.
But this is one, so Bnans, I don't know if Maya talked to you about this, but sometimes you have the option to not answer a question and instead drink. We were doing shots. Are we doing shots this week?
Mm-mm. I don't have anything.
I don't either.
Hello?
This is
I-
struggle week.
I have like half a shot left still from the last week. Do shots get old?
No,
No.
alcohol doesn't expire. I have shots. Malena,
Okay.
do you just want to take a
Come on,
shot
QT.
right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, I have to go get my alcohol.
Okay, this is
I
my
have to-
veto.
I have to get
I
out
can
of the
veto a que-
closet.
I
Why
can
not?
veto. I can veto
Give
a
me-
question. Any
me-
question that I want.
I
I
feel
can
like
skip
it's
it.
still
Macaiyla.
alcohol.
You're a psychopath. Why are we doing this?
I'll be back. Wait for me.
Okay, we'll wait. You're so
All I'm saying is that
annoying.
last week I'm really glad the stream ended at 3 hours because I got very 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 shit faced and it got really bad. So, but
Did you jump into a kiddie pool?
no, I started verbally assaulting everyone in the
Oh my god.
Aw, poor Nick. I can't imagine.
yeah, I actually put him. I'm like, I can't believe I'm still in America.
Oh no.
Everyone literally just left.
I know. I don't know if she's finding the question or if I'm finding the question. You want like a hard one?
Yes, dude. I have everyone's chats open. Like, it's taking up my entire monitor. Look, it's
Oh my
5
God.
chats.
Oh my god, you're insane.
Yeah, I'm watching every single fucking one of you.
I stole this.
Mod me in your chat so I can send people out.
Hooray!
Nice.
Yay! Okay.
I don't know who I stole it from, but
Where did Bnans go?
maybe
Probably
yeah.
got
Alcohol.
Oh, I was like, is she already done with us? She's like, oh god, why did I say yes?
Cutie, are you picking a question or am I picking a question? I don't know what to do. I don't know which one.
I don't know. The problem with all of us is that I feel like none of us give a fuck, and so we just say the things instead of taking shots.
I don't know. I was pretty tipsy last time because I was still drinking anyways.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I think anybody who wants to take a shot right now, you're more than welcome, but I have a feeling that everyone's going to answer these questions. But the one I was thinking of is what do your parents think about your significant other? Honest opinion.
Oh, they love him.
Oh, do they? You don't even need
Yeah,
to drink.
No, we lived with my parents for like 6 months or something, and they love him.
That's so sweet.
Was he like quiet or something when
No.
he was at their house?
No,
So they just like being disturbed all day.
they couldn't hear him actually. Like, like honest to God, in the part of the house that he was in, we could not hear him like throughout the rest of the house. Like maybe my sister because she was only like a couple doors away, but she said she didn't care. So, yeah, it was pleasant. That was like the best time ever living with my parents. It was great.
Okay, Bnans. Sorry, do you want me to call you Hannah or Bnans?
You can call me Hannah.
Okay, I'll call you Hannah.
My parents live really far away, and unfortunately, whenever I moved to California, we moved here, and then I got to talk to my parents on the phone and stuff, but we never got to visit. And then with like COVID, they haven't been able to visit yet, so they haven't met Mike, but they know him, I guess, from streams and stuff like that, and they like him, but they haven't actually like met each other yet.
And how long have you been together?
Like a year and a half.
Oh, okay. For some reason,
Yeah.
I thought crazy, but from like outside in, I thought you've been together for like 5 years.
I did too.
Wait,
Me
really?
too.
Yeah.
I thought that too.
I was at least 2.
It seems like forever.
It's been like we're going up to 2, but yeah, not there yet. But I'm excited for my parents to visit. It's just been like crazy, you know. Hopefully soon.
Macaiyla,
So question again.
what did your parents think of Tyler? Honest opinion or shot? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Girl, why are you saying that like you haven't already told the world?
Wait, what?
I
Can
don't
we get
know.
some
I wanna
context?
repeat it.
Can we get some context?
Nope, she drank.
No, she
That's
just
it.
wants to drink. She wants to get fucked up. No context? Okay, she skipped.
Malena?
My parents like Nick. They're happy as long as I'm happy. They're
He said
probably not
pass
happy
in my
about me
chat.
being here still though. My goal was never to be here for like 5 or 6 years. So, I'm gonna make them slowly start hating him, so it forces him to like move home. So,
Oh,
yep.
perfect.
Yep.
Great idea.
Nice. My dad has never cared about who I date. He's like never really had an opinion. My mom, I think, likes Matt, but is very confused by his profession and by his chaotic energy. But she likes him.
That's a good way to put it.
That's
Because the other, like my last boyfriend, my last long-term boyfriend was like a very, very quiet, small Asian boy accountant. Pretty serious, really quiet. So it's quite a change, but I think she likes him.
Ludwig has only met my dad once, and that was over FaceTime. Or, no. We met, over Christmas, and then he's, like, talked to him other times via FaceTime. But, my dad is just very weird, and he's hard to, like, know if he likes anybody. The last time we FaceTimed, he, like, said to Ludwig, like, why are you so pale? Like, he was like, go outside, and I was like, Dad, you can't just, like, tell people to go outside. It's not nice. But I think my dad likes him. I think, the thing is my mom's dead, but my mom would have loved this guy. She would have been, like, obsessed with him. I know cause he was, like, in choir, and, like, he was, like, a theater kid, like, and she loved that shit. She would, like, I think she'd adopt him over me. I think she would have loved him. So, but yeah, my dad is just weird. Every single, like, friend or boyfriend or anyone I've ever had, he just makes weird, like, very dry jokes, and everyone, like, does he actually like me? Like, what? When he's fine. He just, like, I think I could, like, bring a homeless man home, and my dad would be like, all right, like, whatever you want, you know? So,
Yeah, my dad's like that too.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. Besides, like, my dad's super Mormon, and he would prefer that I was Mormon too, and that's, like, his one thing that he's just, like, he'll just perpetually be disappointed in anyone I bring home that's not just, like, a returned missionary ready to get married in the temple. So, what can you do? I think that's fine. But Macaiyla just took a shot. Are you trying to take a shot, Malena?
Sure. Let's go.
Anybody else?
Oh, I've been sipping the whole time, but
Okay.
Wait, that's just a swig. Do you not have a shot glass?
I don't have a shot glass.
We need like measurements.
I don't have measurements. I'll take 2 swigs. I'll take 3 swigs.
Okay.
Wait,
okay.
am I loud enough now? Do I need to be like closer?
You're
Can
good
you hear me?
volume.
I think
Okay,
that's
cool.
better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
Hannah, you want to take a shot?
I don't have anything for a shot. I have beer and I have wine. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Skål.
Oh, what the
Cheers.
fuck?
Okay.
Okay, I have a quick question.
That was
You guys
actually a
can
really
just,
big swig.
say good or bad. Like, what do you guys think that their parents think of you?
Oh,
Oh.
Better
I
question.
kind
sorry.
of can't tell. Of Felix's dad, like I've only met him once, so I don't know. But his mom and I we text, so I think it's like a good relationship. But honestly, I don't know. She's really nice though. He has a really sweet family.
Yeah, same with Mike's parents. Like, I feel like I've talked to them before, and we get along and everything. And his parents are really sweet. So they seem like they like me, which is good, since we talk like a decent bit.
I'm pretty sure Tyler's mom really likes me. Like we've gone out together before. She's asked me to paint their house. We talk like almost every day. So, yeah, I'd say I talk to Tyler's stepdad like every single day and help him with stuff. So, I'm guessing they do like me. Hopefully.
Cute.
Malena, why do you look so uncomfortable? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
You're drinking?
No,
Oh.
I'll be honest. So the question was if your
What do you
partner's
think
parents
they think of you.
know what I think they think of me or what they
Yeah.
actually think of me.
I guess both.
Yeah.
Nick's dad likes me. His mom though does not. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't really got to know her yet. I don't know. I'm kind of scared of her. I'm gonna be honest. She's really scary.
Why doesn't she like you?
I don't know. I don't know, but it might have something to do with the way that I look.
What?
Wait, what?
I don't
She
know.
don't like pretty girls. What's her problem, huh?
Okay, so
Mama and a peeve. You don't like pretty girls?
I don't know. So that's all I know. Yes. Okay, so Maya.
I think Matt's parents like me. His last girlfriend, he whenever he talks about her, he just says that she was like really weird, and he was attracted to her because she was like weird, and they didn't really hang out or talk or go on dates, and she was like wore a Pikachu onesie and like sat in her room. So they dated on and off for like 4 years, and they didn't like her, and so I think in comparison, I'm pretty normal, and I think that they appreciate that. So
That's amazing that that's what you have to.
right? Yeah.
What an easy W. I think wow.
For sure.
I
They're also pretty normal, and like they react the same way that I do to Matt's
I have to be.
shenanigans. So I think that they appreciate that. Does that make sense?
Sure.
yeah, they appreciate that you're also normal.
Yeah.
They're like, finally, someone. Do you think they hope that you'll like level him out a little bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Probably.
Ludwig's mom seems to really like me. She'll just like text me out of the blue and say really nice things like, you are so smart, you're so gorgeous, I just wanted to remind you, which is just like very kind. Aww. Yeah, she's very sweet and goes out of her way to be like really nice to me. And his stepdad is really nice too. His stepdad's very funny. His dad has passed away. Did you just say your mom is hot in chat, Ludwig?
I believe him.
Ludwig just typed in my chat and said she's so hot. What are you? That's very weird.
Wait, both of us have hot parents over here too. True.
Anyway, I guess he thinks his mom is hot. But yeah, she's really sweet. But
I'm sorry.
When I first met, oh my god, Greek.
No, dude, okay, you're being really
rude.
It's like you're ruining.
Greek,
Can you not get
attention
attention for like 2 seconds? Your attention's not on you for 2 seconds. Okay, flex. Okay, one flex.
Greek, this is actually so annoying. We wouldn't
Okay,
do this
fuck
for your
off,
guys'
fuck
shit.
Fuck off. I don't bother you with your fucking podcast and shit. Okay, get the fuck out. Close my door. Sorry.
You're okay. But when I first met them, like as we left to go to the airport, like on our way home, both his stepdad and his mom pulled me to the side and they were like, "Thank you for putting up with him." Like, and I was like, "What?" Like,
I get that reaction too.
like his mom texted me not that long ago, like on his birthday, and was like she was like, "Thank you for being so patient with him," and I was like, I didn't. Where is this coming from? Like, I haven't figured out what they're saying is so bad yet, and so, I mean, great. I'm happy that they appreciate me, but I feel like I'm not putting in the work that they think I am. But
it's like they're grateful that you're normal.
Yeah,
It's
I think
adorable.
it's very sweet. They're like, please, like, I should find it verbatim, but she said something along the lines of like, please. Please just stay with him. And I was like, okay. Like,
was he like a bad kid growing up or anything, or is he just like?
No, I don't think so. She always said he was very sweet. He says he's very sweet. I think he's had maybe a few relationships in the past that they weren't a fan of, but you know. Probably. And I'm just so perfect. It's like it's hard.
True.
Okay.
That's very true.
But yeah, they're very nice. They seem to like me, unless they're just like lying. And pretending to like me, I guess. I don't know how that is, but okay. We're gonna dive into these. Maya, I'm just looking at your list and kind of moving down from the top of it.
That's fine. It's not like organized at all.
I think it's kind of fun that it's not organized because it looks like there's like spicy and then dull and then spicy and then dull. For sure. But let's just jump into this one. Super fun because women can talk about sex. Wow. Where's the weirdest place you've had sex? Answer or drink. Oh, Adept.
Oh. Mine is probably just like in a car. I don't think I've had any like interesting, like in a parking garage. That's it. It's not that interesting.
Okay. Parking garage. Bnans. Or Hannah,
I can't
sorry.
think of anything interesting, honestly. I'm just trying to think.
Okay.
Drink.
I'm nervous for Macaiyla. Macaiyla? Oh gosh.
Of course you're nervous. Why wouldn't you? A hiking trail. There's like a stop where you can have a picnic, and I had it on the table.
You whip your coochie out in public on the table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There
it's
were
someone.
kids eat their fucking sandwiches, you whore.
Stop!
Oh my god, they have Macaiyla juices on their peanut butter and
No.
jelly sandwich now, dude.
Don't say Macaiyla juices. Jesus Christ.
It was literally like it was one of those bucket list things. It wasn't like a full session. It was 30 seconds, like maybe a minute.
Uh-oh.
Wait, that's
And
not
then-
a full session
Uh-oh.
for you guys? Hello?
Oh
Okay.
god.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait.
Oh,
Is
no.
this with
I'm
the
kidding, I'm
boyfriend
kidding.
we're with now? Or
No,
in general?
just in general.
Okay, this was not Tyler, by the way. Tyler did not
No.
do it on a picnic bench. Like
Yeah, Tyler doesn't
he
leave
would
his house.
never do it on a picnic bench. But yeah, that was probably the weirdest spot.
Malena?
Okay. Because when they asked her, someone said in a trailer with a Tyler emo.
Okay, mine is at a really, really gross bathroom stall in the middle of nowhere. Like a pit stop.
Like a
You know where you
porta
buy
potty?
like hot dogs on the like a really long road trip. Didn't touch anything though. It was very weird. It was like Kama Sutra in like the middle of the floor. So okay, next.
I'm a little bit adventurous, maybe.
Okay.
I've lots of places. I'm a big anywhere type person.
Yes, you are.
I feel you on that.
Not on the car's bed because that's holy ground and I don't want to be cursed. But like maybe like on top of a roof or
Maybe.
I mean
I like that.
definitely on
I
top
like
of
that.
a roof. Definitely like on the beach.
Wait, does
that's-
this have to be
Wait,
with
that
your?
scares
Sandy.
me.
No.
This is with your partner, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, anywhere. I mean,
I'm
no,
talking about-
anybody.
Do you have any?
No,
do you
she
have?
means
No, I'm talking
any.
about like. Do you have any exes?
Yeah.
Oh, so are you counting that in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
asking.
she's
I'm
not.
Yeah. No, I'm saying anywhere. I'm saying anybody. Anybody. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be the person that you were with, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just gonna say that. I'll leave that. There's definitely been other places, but yeah.
Like that. That's really good.
I don't know if
wanna
that's
try that.
scary.
That's good.
No, because like, so for example, they have like those lifeguard stations.
Oh.
Oh, that's
okay.
different. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Mm-mm.
Now you all have fun ideas.
I like that.
Yeah. It's fun.
He, oh,
What?
I thought he walked in and closed the door on you.
No. I think it's so funny. I
People
think
leave.
Yeah.
this is a good next question. But how did your significant other react to the off stream to the previous episode? Bnans, maybe, or Hannah, sorry. Your answer to this one would be like, what did Shroud think about you coming on? And like, did he tell you to be careful of anything or like stuff not to say, or like was he worried at all?
No, not at all. The opposite, actually. He thought it was like really cool, and he was like, "That's a
Oh.
really cool idea. You should go on it." And I asked him, I was like, "Should I stream it?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "What if it's inappropriate?" He's like, "Even better." I was like, "Okay."
Oh, that's so sweet.
That was it. Like he was all for it. He don't care.
That's so sweet. Well then, everybody else who was on the first episode, what happened? What were your thoughts? Or what
Miz
were
was
their
upset
thoughts?
about the cake story. Remember how I told you he fed me cake in the bathtub?
Yeah, you
He
should
was like,
tell
"Why
us
did
again."
you tell them that?" But otherwise, he liked it because he watched it on stream, so he had content.
Easy
He didn't care.
content.
He did
Yeah.
restream it. He did.
Literally
He's probably doing it right
viewers.
now. Yeah.
When he was in my chat, we did like a IRL stream, and he was like, I gotta go feed Maya a cake." And I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
"What?"
Aw.
That mean?
That's
No,
funny.
he
Miss Gibb,
secretly
stop
loves that.
stealing Maya's viewers. Get
Miss
out of
Gibb,
here.
Get
Is he
better
actually in
content.
here?
Yes,
Probably.
he's just stealing all her viewers.
Go make your own
Yeah.
content, you
Yeah.
fucking loser.
Seriously, get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
true.
Ms. Kiff, pick up your phone, call Nick, call Ludwig, call Shroud, call XQC, do your own shit.
Seriously.
Miss Kiff, get
Tyler-
better content.
Tyler won't answer.
Tyler has no idea who he is, so
True.
get better content, buddy.
True.
Oh my god.
What?
He's actually so shameless. I'm watching
He
him right
is.
now.
No, I know. It's
What
bad.
the fuck? Why don't you just
literally- he
host your
asked me-
fucking girlfriend instead?
The next question is, Maya, what's it like to compete with Miss Gibb all the time? Miss
Oh my
Gibb?
god. He literally asked me today, he was like, "What time are you doing the podcast?" And I was like, 8, and he's like, "Okay, sweet, that's perfect."
Oh, he's so intimidated by
He's
you. It's
like-
crazy. He's so
he's-
intimidated.
Uh,
He knows you're better than him. That's great.
That's rough.
At least he knows.
Okay, Adept. What did XQC think about the last podcast, or what did he...
He didn't really think anything of it. He was like, "Oh, that's cool." He was like, "Did you have fun?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay." And he's like, "What kind of questions did they ask?" And he wanted to know like people's answers to certain questions and stuff. And he thought it was really cute and funny. I guess.
That's sweet.
aw.
Mhm.
Macaiyla?
Oh, sorry. I don't know. He just said I look really pretty, and then he said, "Did you have fun?"
Oh my god! These are so
Everyone's so
sweet.
wholesome.
Mm-mm.
Malena?
Okay.
Where the
Okay.
wholesome ends?
No, dude. Okay, so Miss Kiff, I see you up there. He's really. I know you're really scared of Maya saying dumb shit. So Maya, you need to like get back at him for him literally stealing all your fucking viewers right now. So someone come up with some fucking questions for Maya. Come on. He's
Yes,
like,
I'm like,
they're the girlfriends of like the real
Okay,
streamers, and
so
he's
when you
implying that we wouldn't have viewers if it wasn't for them in the first place. So shut the fuck up, Miss Kiff. Shut
Miss
the
Kiff
fuck
is
up.
saying
Tyler, his YouTube depends on you, Maya. So don't ever let him tell you
True.
that.
Oh no, you're 100% right.
100%. If you're ever in a title or your picture's there, it just
Also,
blows up.
That's crazy that Miz would
Wait,
say that.
what did he
when,
say?
When Maya's viewership would be like 10 times his if he didn't do this shit all
Chat,
the
what
time.
did he say? Somebody quote him verbatim, please.
He said, "This is a free country. they're the girlfriends of the streamers, basically implying that we're fucking useless without them. You hear that, Miss Giff? You
Love
hear
that.
that? Yeah, he's restreaming the whole shit.
I have to say, if Ms. Kiff is saying that Maya is useless without him, I'm pretty sure Miz couldn't even function without Maya's support and help. So he
True.
can take that opinion and shove it up his own asshole. And maybe find his own content, question mark,
Yeah.
Ms.
True.
Maybe it can replace
Synack.
the parrot this week, okay?
Yes!
Sinak cannot carry all of his weight forever. Also,
You want some new
Yeah.
bath bombs, Miss Giff? I'll buy you some new bath bombs, dude. Some cake.
All right, let's take the focus back off of this. egg
Okay,
dude.
Malena,
Yeah, what's attention?
what is your answer? What did Nick think about your podcast?
He just thought I got way too shit faced.
Really?
Yeah, I got off I got very, very drunk as soon as we like turned it off, and then I just verbally abused everyone in the house. So yeah, except from that, yeah, he was happy with it. He's glad that we're doing our this thing. It's fun.
Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, Macaiyla just took out one of her eyeballs, and that was very alarming to me.
Different cat
I just
shit.
look up and she like pulls out her eye contact, and it was terrifying. Ludwig asked me if I had fun, but I think he was a little nervous. I think he is still a little nervous. We enjoy being relatively private about everything, just because chat can be very excessive. And I don't think chat deserves any information about my relationship, because then they can hold it against you. Like, that's the worst thing, is like starting your stream and like you just had a bad day for whatever reason, but then someone in the chat is like, are you and Ludwig fighting? It's like, this has
So
nothing
annoying.
to fucking do with you. Like, my emotions, like my relationship, it doesn't have anything to do with you. So it's just like, it's very frustrating when they feel like they're entitled to be a part of that. I think I've said that before. And so I think he is as anxious about it as I am sometimes answering the questions if they're not vague enough. Like, if they're vague, then I feel fine answering the questions. But if I'm like, oh, I had sex with Ludwig in the car's bed Saturday night at 6 p.m., then it's like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then they just like take that and they turn it into something, and it's just like, whatever. So I think even though he was like supportive and thinks it's a good idea, I think he's a little nervous about it.
You scared?
Yeah, I think he's just a little nervous. You never know.
Expose them, dude. Fucking, let's expose these dumbasses.
I think it's just like the nerves of like thinking that there could be something said that like you've never heard would be frustrating, like of watching, you know, and you're like, oh, what's your biggest pet peeve? And I'm like, oh, he fucking, you know, and then he's like, well, I've never heard that. I actually think I'm wrong. I think the whiskey shot just hit me. I actually think he doesn't give a fuck. I think I think I made all of that up.
She's out here ranting for no reason.
I know.
Got a DM.
Almost, I didn't get a DM. Hands are up.
Stop
Yeah,
making
No.
me mad.
I'm sitting here.
Shut up, bitch, I'ma smack you.
I'm doing that thing that I feel like all girls do, where I just
Malena,
I decided to like psychoanalyze him, and he actually feels nothing about any of it. I don't.
Oh my god, I hate that. I do that all the time.
At least I caught myself doing it instead of diving into it. Like, and then I was like, wait, never mind. He doesn't give a shit. Like, I think I could be like, his penis is this size and this girth, and like, and he'd just be like, okay, you know. I think he doesn't actually care.
I feel like we're at this point we're pretty aligned with like what kind of things we like to reveal and what kind of things we don't, and this and that. So I'm not really worried about it because I feel like, you know, he trusts my judgment. And I think that's how kind of everyone here feels. Macaiyla, I don't think she gives a fuck. Like, she'll just say anything, and Tyler's used to that. But
Yes,
the rest
guys.
of us, I feel like we all like have a gauge of that stuff already.
We got a question directed at Macaiyla. We don't get many
What's
directed
up?
at
Oh yeah, let's
We
keep
do
it
have
going.
a.
The question
Love
is,
it. Let's go.
can Macaiyla resist the urge to suck dick and post about it on Twitter for once in her life?
True. Retweet.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I just enjoy it. I know some people may not. Like, but every time I tweet about it, it's not for attention. Like, I promise. If I tweet about dick, I either just sucked it, I'm about to suck it, or I just like it. And that sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely terrible. Like I don't get around or anything. I just enjoy pleasuring the person that I'm with, and I tweet about it, and I need to
Yes,
stop.
queen.
That person is right. Like I need to stop tweeting about it. But
Where's Shroud at? Shroud, are you regretting this yet? Shroud, where are you at?
like and that's true. I need to stop tweeting about it, but I don't mean it in like the sense of oh my god I suck dick. Oh, like I'm just one of those people who actually enjoys it, and it's weird, and that makes me sound like a whore, and I'm not a whore.
No, sucking dick should not make you a whore. Enjoying
But-
doing things does not mean you're a whore. I think it just means
True.
that you're like, you're fun.
I mean, I just enjoy
You're
like
fun.
knowing that. Like, do you guys not enjoy knowing that like you're making your man like pleasured in some way? Like,
I feel like I shouldn't say anything because I feel very like my whiskey is hitting me more quickly because I haven't eaten a lot
are you
today.
drunk?
I did no, I'm not.
My name is Adept the Best for a reason. That means everything, all under everything, every category. Okay, we doing it. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, I think it's my personal favorite thing to do.
Wow.
sucking dick in?
Yeah. Is that bad to say?
No. I just about you. Cutie, that's my favorite thing about you. I love that.
Show me the inside of your mouth. Do you have like permanent teeth marks, like right here?
No.
What?
Where your
Oh,
lips are?
I see. For like.
Don't tell me you suck dick with teeth. Like
No,
hello?
I don't, Malena. Thank you for critiquing.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking about. Do you have like permanent fucking dents in your lip?
Like
with,
calluses.
teeth? Yeah.
Hey, that was just so like inappropriate, and I didn't.
Is that?
Like,
I mean,
sucking dick.
I don't know. I think I have.
Are you okay?
I
feel
have.
bad for Hannah. Wait.
No, I feel so bad.
Hannah, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I think
My
you.
chat's like, Hannah, pretend like your power went off.
I said she's scrambling for like the offline technical difficulties.
We're so sorry. I'm so sorry, Hannah. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
You're good. This is your podcast.
But I
Thank
will
you.
say that Ludwig keeps blaming my very like out of pocket tweets on me hanging out with Macaiyla. It's like,
Oh my god, he's so mad. Like whatever. Whatever, you're having fun.
Ludwig likes it.
Like,
I
yeah, he loves
just likes
it.
to act like he doesn't like it, but I
And
know
he-
he likes
mhm.
that shit.
And he gets a lot of likes
doesn't-
from replying. Like he likes it. He likes
Mhm.
it. For sure, for sure.
okay. Well,
Next question.
what is okay? This might be another drinking one. What is the worst sponsor you've ever done? Cheers, Adept.
Cheers. All right.
Dude, I don't get sponsors. I'm someone's side girlfriend. Like what?
Okay, I will put a disclaimer though. Like, I don't take sponsors that I don't believe in, though. You know what I mean? Like, even
Really?
if it wasn't. No, I swear to God, because I think that that's so
That's
messed up.
crazy.
I think it's really fucked up to do that to an audience that like loves and supports you, like ride or die. And I feel like my audience is very ride or die. So I don't want to like, even if it's a game, like the game, I have to see myself playing it or seeing them playing it because I feel like I know them pretty well. So that's my disclaimer. But
You're a better person than me.
I just don't want to like name any. I don't even have one.
Yeah, I feel I would rather drink. I don't want to name any of them, but I feel like I didn't really take any that were like that bad. If anything, it was like you get like a sponsorship to promote like a movie or a show, and then you don't end up liking it or something, you know. But for the most part, I just get like products I like.
I'm gonna say it. I did a bounty for Gummy Fun Mix. That shit was shit.
That- Oh my god.
That shit tastes nasty. I could not. And like it was like
Oh
eat
my
it on
God.
stream and smile about it, and I put it in my mouth and I was like, oh no, this is
I don't even know
not.
what that is.
It's Gummy Fun Mix. It's yucky. Now, but this should count as a sponsorship because now everyone's like, well, I want to try it and see if she's right. So you're welcome, Gummy Fun Mix. You still won.
Tell them to pay you for that shout out.
I'll send them an email.
In fairness, actually, I haven't taken the bounties that are like the Mountain Dew ones because I know that I'll hate it, and I know that I'm pretty sure I've talked about that on stream, so I couldn't pretend like drinking it and pretending like I liked it.
Oh, I like Mountain Dew.
I love Mountain Dew.
I usually tell like everyone, especially if it's a food thing like that, even with the bounties, like I'll try and find a way to try it before because I think that that's like I don't know.
The one I won't do, I refuse, is Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, I can't relate. I fucking love Raid Shadow Legends.
I
love Raid Shadow
I love that
Legends.
game.
I know who didn't say no. I Raid Shadow Legends. I can't do it.
Shadow Legends, dude.
Every time I told my chat how much I could imagine myself playing that like regularly on my phone, they were just like capping on me so hard. Like they did not want to believe it, but I swear to God, I think it's a good game. Like, sue me, I guess.
I'm not gonna sue you. I think kudos to Raid Shadow Legends for what they've done for the community. I can't do it. Malena, have you ever had anything?
Yeah, I mean, I do stream with Nick, but the thing is that I choose not to say. I don't want to answer this because that would be shitty of me because they did sponsor us, but there has definitely been something.
There she is. There she is.
My perspective on sponsors is like me and Miz are the same way. We sell out super, super hard. And the reason is because I don't know how long streaming is gonna last. Like I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming. And to get the opportunities that I get with bounties and other sponsors, like getting paid thousands for an hour, like if it's something because I'm not really a gameplay streamer. Like they know that I don't like any games, so I just don't think it's that big of a deal to play for an hour. Even if I don't really like it, just for my future, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe that's like me, you know, not being as morally strong as Adept, which it is. But I don't know. I feel like it would be dumb at my age, at 22, to not take as many of the opportunities as I could with the platform that I have right now.
No, that totally makes sense.
I'm so sorry if you guys can hear that.
Oh, you're fine. Ludwig just went live, so I'm gonna have the same thing. But what was I gonna say? Shit. No, I think that's smart. It's funny because usually I'll see bounties and I will be like, I don't want to do them. But if I mention it to my chat is very much so like, oh, let's do it. Right, because they know that the money I get from it like leads to a better setup or leads to a fun Amazon stream or leads to a baking stream or like, you know what I'm saying? Like they know that the money is spent. Even if it's just spent on me, I feel like I'm lucky enough to have like a very appreciative community that like acknowledges that like, oh, she deserves the money or she, you know, like I think we're lucky that there's like,
You guys are so lucky. We just
people
get
that
shit
support
on
us. Yeah, I get really lucky. Lots of people support.
People shit on you when you do sponsors?
No, it's more like, hey, any subs? They're like, no, smile. That's it. Every day.
They do that to piss you off.
I know.
Sponsors though is that like, isn't it better that we promote something, even if whether you believe in it wholeheartedly or only a little bit, like that you're finding a way to enable yourself to stream full time instead of like looking at the viewers like, okay guys, like so I need
Give
you to
me
sub.
money.
Yeah, like I think that's why sponsors are such a great thing personally.
Okay, so if you could date a housewife from this podcast, who would you want to date?
One of us?
Yeah.
You asking us?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, when I read these questions at first, I was thinking Maya, but now, like, after hearing a lot of these questions answered, I'm thinking QTCinderella.
What did I do?
So, well, no,
I'm just better at blowjobs, Maya. I'm so sorry.
Someone is just going all out, and it's QTCinderella. So I think Cutie.
Thank you. Oh my god. I'll consider the offer. Just kidding. Hannah?
Honestly, like, Macaiyla's down for a good time. Sounds fun.
Unexpected.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Unexpected. What? I'm like,
I thought wholesome Hannah would like, you know. I
Yeah,
thought...
see, she has a wild side. She's out here tricking us.
I mean, you're great, you know, but
I would say either Hannah, because I don't know why, you just seem really smart to me. Like, what's the word for it? Like, the way you speak is,
Well spoken.
yeah, she's very well spoken, and that's something I really enjoy. Or it would be Maya, because I like animals, and you're like the animal queen. So
Hooray!
yeah.
If I had a dick, it would be Macaiyla for obvious reasons. Now, in general,
I'm gonna see your kitty.
Jesus.
Okay. In general, I would pick Adept because I've seen the way that Adept is, and I would be so grateful to have to be in a relationship with Adept and have her put her energy and time and everything that she does for Felix into my life. It would be a fucking honor. Let me tell you that she's a
I love
fucking
you so much.
she's a queen. She truly is. She doesn't get enough praise, or she doesn't get what the fuck she deserves. Tesla.
God.
I was gonna say I can't decide between. I was trying to decide between Cutie and Malena because I feel like you guys are both super on top of it and like take care of things, and I would feel taken care of. But then I decided on Cutie because I'd be scared that Malena would kick my ass if we got in a fight. so Cutie.
Not abusive, I swear. Not physically, at least. I'm not physically abusive. Maybe mentally, but not physically.
Mine's kind of. It's funny that Maya and I think the same, because I was thinking it's a tough decision between Malena and Maya, because I feel like Malena and I would have a very good relationship, but we'd get drunk every evening, and it would lead to like the both of us like enabling each other to the grave, and I think like then we'd be really mad at the other one for dying young because of kidney failure. So I just like see the route of our relationship ending poorly. But I think Maya and I could live a long life. We could start an indie band. We could sing about birds. It'd be. True. I think Maya and I'm sorry, Malena.
Dude, I don't take any offense. That wouldn't date me either. I'm fucking crazy.
I just came to the realization that if I date Malena, I get to be the man child. I'm fucking in.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
I'm so down to be it. Oh, I'm ready.
Just gonna cozy up. That was fun question. Okay, if your significant other wasn't a streamer, what do you think they'd be doing?
Homeless. Say what Miss give my ass the fuck up. You know exactly who'd be there right next to Nick, dude. Shut the fuck up.
They'd both be sitting under a bridge.
Yes, dude.
Look, no, Matt wouldn't be homeless. He would be working at Vanguard, but he'd be on Adderall, so he wouldn't be fun.
Oh my god.
I feel like Miskip would be like just scamming people. Like I feel like he's a salesman. He'd just be out there like hustling, like just like
maybe
like a pyramid scheme or something.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Macaiyla, what do you think?
Oh, he'd probably be a football player. But wait, does football? I forget. Does it have like a height requirement or what? Like, what are? No, my boyfriend is so tall, but I'm just curious. Like, never mind. He'd be a football player or a CS major for sure.
Football doesn't have a dent requirement, at least.
Hannah,
if they weren't a streamer,
yeah.
I mean, he played CS, so he'd probably just do that. But something fun, I think, that he would want to do is be a pilot.
Oh wow!
That's interesting.
I can see that.
He
Dude,
always
he has
wanted to be
such
a
a
pilot.
good voice for that too. Like one of my favorite things about his stream is just his voice. So like, you know, imagine Pilot Shroud.
He does have a pilot voice.
He does, yeah. I know. And he said like he wanted to take lessons for it whenever he was younger, so maybe he will someday. Who knows?
That'd be sick. Has he done the flight sim thing?
No, not yet, but he's going to.
Nice.
Like get the wheel, whatever.
Yeah.
Fly around.
Good stuff.
It looks fun. But yeah.
Hopefully he's better at piloting than scootering.
I hope so.
Sad.
Damn.
True.
Cutie.
I think Ludwig. The thing about this guy is he's like got charisma that will get him the world. You know what I'm saying? He could do anything he wanted to just because he can talk his way into it. I think he'd be probably like in marketing, but I think on the side he'd be doing like stand-up comedy. I think he has to have that outlet to entertain. Like he has to have it. It's crazy the amount that like he, even in his normal day life, he's like doing bits and stuff like that. Like he just has that knack to him. Like he has to be charismatic. So I think that's what he would do. But yeah.
I feel like he could talk his way out of anything.
Anything.
I feel very similarly about like Felix. Like I still think even after streaming he has like so many options in this world. So it's hard for me to like narrow down on one thing. But I guess if I were to kind of like pick one for him. Like I don't even know, like probably acting or something. Like I just feel like he loves to get into character and like do just. He's really expressive with his facial expressions and stuff too. So I don't know. I really don't know. I think that his options are endless.
This is a fun question. If you, and this everyone answer this, if you could be a role in a movie, what would that role be? And also, if your significant other could be a role in a movie, what would that role be? Like, that you think they would just, like, kill it. Like, you watch the movie and you're like, oh, he would do a better job at that.
I feel like I'd be that dumb bitch in a horse movie that tries to tame a wild horse because my dad told me not to.
Oh my god.
Maya plays the role of Hannah Montana. She's just like...
Yeah. True. Actually true.
That's a fun question. I kind of like. I want to think about that for a little bit.
What about Miz, Maya? What would he be in? Like Dumb or Dumber?
Clown, some dumb shit. I'm still mad at him for that comment that he made earlier. I don't know. Maybe like an extra. Sorry.
An extra? Like you don't see yourself as a character?
I'm mad at him. I'm sorry. I don't.
Oh my god.
Genuinely, what would he do? He would probably like. Yeah, probably some Dumb and Dumber shit. Or like, what's that movie where a bunch of boys do stupid things? Jackass?
Jackass. Oh my god, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah.
I think I would want to be Harley Quinn. I think I would
Nice.
kill it. I think I'd be a good Harley Quinn because I'm a basic ass bitch, like every girl that says they'd be a good Harley Quinn. And then I think Ludwig could be like Great Gatsby. Like he's very good at like that scoff type thing, like being better than you type thing, but also like very charming. He could also be like any guy in a rom-com that like you just fall in love with because they're just annoyingly good at everything. Anyway,
I can see him being in a rom-com for sure.
yeah, he could be in any rom-com.
Malena?
I don't know,
Malena,
man.
get out of my chat.
Sorry. Okay.
What?
I feel like. Do you guys just not feel like you're like living in a movie right now? Like you literally watch yourself on stream like every day, and then like you wake up and you repeat.
I do not watch my
Sometimes.
own stream. Whoa, what?
I
No,
find that
I mean
so-
like, do you not feel like you're like living a movie right now? Because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm stuck in like a lucid dream. Okay. Anyway, I don't really have an answer
Are you
to that.
okay?
So I'll just make the rest of my drink. I can't think of anything clever.
Dude, I have one, but I can't remember who it is. Like, what woman. But I guess Catwoman would be, like, number 2. You know, she's kind of sexy. But I'd have to fix some things for my face, and then I could fit that role.
You are crazy. You have to stop.
You really
stop.
fucking
Don't
pissed me
compliment me.
off.
I mean, if
Fucking
people
pissed
were
me off.
saying in my chat that I could play Quagmire too, and that would be honestly, Family Guy's my favorite show, so I would love to do that role. But Tyler would probably be the Hulk or something. I don't know. Whatever characters involve being the best and strong, like that's Tyler.
He could be like
He always wants to be the best.
Superman.
Yeah, probably Superman. Like he loves being number 1 and smashing things, and you know, like being.
I'm
he's a
thinking
hero
of the guy
person.
from Fantastic Four.
Which one?
The rock guy. He's just made out of rocks.
You're so toxic.
Toxic. They're both like super buff and like bald headed. Like I'm just,
I thought you meant a rock because of his head or something.
No.
Yeah, now my
That's the
chat's
thing.
just saying The Rock. They're like, Tyler one would just be The Rock. Like,
Geodude.
Dude.
Okay.
You're so toxic.
Hannah, what do
You're
you
the
think?
one that made it toxic.
I
Dude, I
thought
have
you
no
were
idea.
resembling his head as a rock. I'm sorry. Sorry, Hannah. Go ahead.
For mine, like Hunger Games is cool. Like I'd probably want to do that, like some sort of like Hunger Games role. But for Mike, I literally have no idea. I'm trying to think.
He wouldn't
you guys
make
still
it.
think?
The
Someone
director
said
would cut him.
uncut them.
Dude, that's all. I was gonna say that, but I've never seen the movie. And Sammy, you've told me to watch it before. I have to watch it, so I can
Yeah.
actually like relate.
What movie?
But
Wait, what would you want to
Uncut
be in a
Gems.
Hunger Games? That's like death.
I feel like
No.
she would
I
kick
feel like
ass.
she'd be so good. You
No.
would be a really good Katniss for sure.
Yeah, Katniss is
Yeah.
really good.
True.
I like Katniss. She's dope.
She's strong.
Malena's in such a dark place right now. She like spiraled. Yeah.
What would you, Hannah? What would your strategy be if you were in Hunger Games? I would climb in a tree and just like cry for or hide for as long as I could.
I would kill Maya because I wouldn't be doing that.
Dude, there's so many shots. Like,
So many.
I'd probably honestly like. I'm trying to think like. Yeah, I'd probably want to like try to climb something, like get really high, like or try to escape somehow. Like I don't know.
Fair.
I would slowly. This is what I would do. I'd become friends with people, and then I would
Oh my
make
God,
dinner,
you're insane.
and then I would poison the dinner.
Smart.
Yeah,
You're
they would think I was.
Cutie, I would knock your ass out the second we landed on the floor.
Whoa!
Like, honestly, I could take my shit off and just kill you right then because I know not to trust your ass. I can just see it in your eyes not to trust this bitch.
We made a partnership. You and I were on a team. I'm gonna make the food.
That would be the best, actually.
You're going to defend me, and then one day I'll find a new teammate, and then I'll poison you.
Smart.
It's how you win the Hunger Games. It's nothing. It's just, it's a question.
I have a question. Do you think all our boyfriends, roommates, and associates are watching and they're really nervous of us to say anything stupid?
No, I think it's only Miska watching.
Ludwig
Maybe
just
Shroud.
checked in.
I see Ludwig in QT's chat, and I kind of want to like get some like questions rolling, dude. But I don't have the list.
I don't know what you could call him out for.
Tyler knows I'm so stupid. Like, there's nothing I could say that would be like.
Wait, I didn't
sure?
answer my movie role question. I would be
Adept.
the Tomb Raider. Just saying.
Oh, that's a good one for you.
And like, I don't know a few other things, but Tomb Raider for sure. Felix, I don't know. Probably any Christian Bale movie, I think, or like
Newsies.
The Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Like that, yeah.
That would be a good one.
Sorry, I had to answer.
No, I'm happy you answered. I think you'd be sick as Laura Croft.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If I have any agents, I'll reach out. Yeah, Malena, I don't think there's anything I could do to expose Ludwig. Yeah. I don't think there's a question. I've never done anal, so.
Where did this come from? Where did this come from?
Because that's what Malena pulled that out of her pocket.
Anal, dude. I didn't even like that.
Fuck QTCinderella. Fuck Malena.
Oh my god. Maya's like.
That's what. That's what Malena
Hannah,
pulled
so
out of her
sorry.
pocket last time. Hannah, I'm sorry.
Oh, we're so sorry. This is
You
so
don't have to
bad.
apologize.
I just feel so bad. I'm like,
This is so disgusting.
Hi, Myth. Myth, you should get a girlfriend so she can be a guest sometime.
That would be a good idea. Now we're just selling all of the male streamers. We're trying to find them girlfriends so we have content.
Wait, I'm gonna when I posted that thing on Instagram, people were DMing me saying like, "Can you guys get me a girlfriend so she can come on the podcast?"
Aww.
Oh.
Wait, like actual streamers?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Connor eats pants.
Oh my
DM me
God.
that. Carson has something too.
Oh,
You're
Connor.
exposing them.
But then I also got dumb questions like, "What's your pussy sizes?" Which I don't even know what that means.
What does that
Okay.
But
mean?
that's in there as well.
Look at that.
What does that mean?
Maya did write that out.
Oh no, Hannah, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Everyone go around and talk about your pussy size real quick because
No,
Maya
let me-
wrote that
that's
question
not what I
down.
I I think we should start with Maya.
Yeah, Maya.
I don't even know what that means.
Answer that. Like, what
No,
kind of
we're
question
moving.
is that?
It wasn't my question. My Instagram demographic is 96% male. They're all fucking stupid. That's why our questions are the way they are.
Yeah, we're just answering that question,
next question.
to let you guys know that there is not an answer for that. That's not how it works. That's just not how things work. What is this one? What is... Oh, do you think you'd be friends with the other housewives in high school? Like, if we were all high school.
I didn't have friends in high school.
Just-
I just played Counter-Strike all day and played sports, and that was it. But I mean, I don't think I'd shy away from you guys. Especially Hannah, like I really fuck with Hannah a lot. Like her and I, we already play games and all that. I fuck with her a lot.
What were you like in
Probably,
high school?
I
Like,
feel
what'd
like
you do?
I feel like Maya, I probably wouldn't be friends with because she's so
Oh,
like
for
nice
sure.
and pure. I wouldn't want to like mess with her. Do you know
I
what
was
I mean?
so
Like,
boring.
yeah, like I feel
I
like
was
she'd
the
just be
worst.
reading and like taking notes, and I'd just be playing Counter Strike. So
True.
I don't think we'd ever match line up.
Yeah, I mean, like back in high school, all I did was play like Halo and Call of Duty all day.
I played
so
a lot of
if you
Halo
guys
in
are
high
down
school.
for that? Hell yeah! Like, I'd be down to be friends. But yeah, I just gamed and went to school, and that was it.
I did gaming all the time. Like it ended up fucking everything up for me because I was so addicted. But I was friends with everyone. So literally I did orchestra and then I also played sports, so I was a part of both groups. And then at lunch I would eat lunch for like 10 minutes with one group and then I'd take my food and go to another table and talk to them. So I was literally I would just talk to every single person. Like there was no group I really didn't like.
I could see
Did
that
you-
from you. I feel like you're like very much so like even on Twitch you're like that. Like it's funny because one day you'll be playing Minecraft with Mizkif and the next day you'll be playing like Among Us with Wantep and the next day you'll be like, you know, you're just like all over the place. I think that's actually like admirable.
I like it. Like
Yeah.
why put yourself in one group when you can be friends with everyone? Like what does that subject you to? How does that ruin anything for you, you know? People like being friendly.
I think I would be friends with mostly everyone here except for Macaiyla because like she would be just too busy being behind a dumpster like sucking dick, and then like
Not
Uh,
like
I
that
don't
in
know,
high school.
me and Adept, I can just see me and Adept going like head to head because we're so fucking similar on every single aspect. We'd both be like, bitch. And then I can also picture Maya just like not being there ever because she would spend all her time and extra time to like go be with animals. Now,
yeah, be like catching bugs at
Dude.
recess, like all by herself.
What the
See,
fuck?
this is
Stop
what
it, Malena.
I know.
Let's get her to save the spider.
Dude, I brought Miles to elementary school.
Dude, Malena, why the fuck do you think I would suck dick at school? I was like the only person who didn't sleep with anyone in high school. What the man? Like all my friends slept with people and like seniors, and I was the only person who did it. I felt so shitty
I'm
for the
sorry.
longest
I'm
time.
sorry. It was just like it was directed obviously to your comments at you sucking Tyler's dick. It wasn't
Okay.
because you were a slut or anything.
I
I
do
don't
like
know what you
sucking
did in
dick.
high school.
Now I am a slut. You're right. I do like sucking dick. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
I was so boring in high school. I don't know, like, I probably would have been down to be friends with any of you, but I probably wouldn't. Actually, I know Macaiyla was the class clown, and I would have been scared of her. I don't know about the rest of you.
I was class
but-
clown too.
Okay, so
Me
I would have been
too.
scared of all of you.
Oh my god, you would never be scared
Um,
of me, Maya. I would be so nice to you.
I definitely wouldn't have
Dude.
made fun of you for catching bugs though. Like I just let
Dude,
you do
I
your
didn't
own
catch
thing.
bugs in high school. I
Oh,
didn't do
okay.
that in high school. That stopped in middle school, in 7th grade. But I was so boring in high school. I was literally like, I would stay in teachers' rooms at lunch to like learn the material better. I just studied. I was student council. I like volunteered everywhere. I was so fucking boring and annoying. I wore like Uggs and
Ew.
cardigans.
Good
Oh,
for you.
no, it was so boring. None of you would want to be friends with me. It
I
was the
wore
worst.
love
Uggs
that.
and cardigans.
Yeah, I didn't swear until my sophomore year of high school, and even then I barely swore.
Oh
It
my
was
god.
it was tough.
I was super Mormon and super judgmental. All of my friends,
way.
yeah, I was super Mormon, super judgmental. I think that's part of why no one from my high school has ever recognized me on the internet, no matter how big an LSF clip has gotten. I've never gotten a DM being like, "Is that you?" Because I am such a
Crazy.
different person. Because I used to be like very like they would not invite me to the parties because I would like be there and I'd be judging them for drinking or like.
Oh,
What I remember
Damn.
when my friend first told me that she had like sex, I got mad because my other friend told me first, and so I went to her and I yelled at her for not telling me. I was like, "That's so fucked up. Like we're supposed to be best friends." And she was like, "Why would I tell you? You would just judge me." And I was like, "Oh shit! Like she's right. You know, like it's fair." But I was a head cheerleader. I was just an awful fucking bitch because I had a boyfriend and that was like the only thing I did was hang out with my boyfriend. It was awful. I don't know. I was awful in high school.
I was like that my junior year. I only
Yeah.
hung out with my boyfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just like I was so shitty in high school. But yeah, and everyone who's saying was and capping, you're very mean. I'm so different now. I'm so different now. But I think a lot of it was like I was very standoffish to people because I got fucked on in high school. Like I was like fresh, like I was very, very ugly. And like everybody else would ask boys to dances, and there was one, like, you know, when it's girls' choice or whatever, and there was one dance where I asked 5 guys separately in very extravagant ways, and they all said no to me.
Stop.
What?
Did you do
Like,
that?
like, the first way was, like, I made this cake that was, like, this tall, and then, like, inside of it was, like, my name hidden, like, written on a spoon, and I had, like, a note that was, like, wouldn't it be sweet if we went to homecoming together, and then he, like, texted me, and he was like, oh, I can't. Like, no thanks. And then ended up going with a different girl. And then, like, so then I asked somebody else, and, like, I filled their room up with, like, balloons, and, like, did that whole thing where they pop, and then they figure out your name, like, it'd be popping if we went to homecoming or whatever. And then he texted me, he was like, oh, I can't that night, like, my dad's, like, friend has, like, a college reunion or something like that, and then also went to the dance. Like, it was just, like, it was awful. Like, every single person, I did, like, such extravagant things, and I just got, like, I got so fucked on. And then, like, I told you guys the story 2 weeks ago where, like, when I broke up with my high school boyfriend, it was just like, it was the worst experience of my life. It was when his like ex put that song I recorded for him over the speakers. Did I tell you that?
Really?
I didn't tell you guys that?
No.
I swear. Okay, this is the story. Well, this is one of the stories of that whole episode. So I recorded it while we were together. I made him like a CD because it's high school, right? So I made him like a CD of love songs. And then the last track on the song was me singing Breathe by Taylor Swift, where it's just like, I can't breathe without you, essentially, as a song. One day I'm sitting in French class in morning announcements, and his ex, all of a sudden we're sitting there, morning announcements, the whole song starts playing over the intercom in our school with like thousands, like hundreds of people. And I'm just sitting there mortified, and everyone in the class is looking at me, and I'm just like, whatever. And then the song ends, and she goes, I want to thank our special ed class for providing us with that song, like, da-da-da-da. And I was just like it was awful. It was awful.
Did she get fucking expelled?
No, nothing happened to her. It was like, I have so many stories like that from high school that are like movie-esque stories. Like, I just got fucked on in high school. It just like wasn't even, it was awful. It was an awful experience.
That's insane.
Yeah. High school it was awful. I couldn't get a...
Dude.
To be honest, I've seen like so many of those, like, you know, when you grow up, you watch the movies about high school and middle school, and it's like, it's not like that. I don't know why they portray it like that. But you keep telling stories, and it was really like that for you, and I can't believe this.
It was awful. It was awful. Did I tell you? I think I told this story. So when we first broke up, like what like escalated this train of like traumatic events... When we first broke up, I went crazy. You know when you like your first breakup and you're just so in love and in high school? Like, so I went crazy and was like texting him and calling him and he just wasn't answering. So finally, and this is like crazy girl shit, and I acknowledge that, I wrote him like this 7-page letter about how much I loved him, and if he still loved me, he'd meet at like our spot or whatever and we'd talk, which is just like so stupid. So he like shows up. He ends up, so I like get all ready for that night, and I go to the park because we were meeting at the park, and he pulls up, and I'm like so excited, right? And so I get out of the car and then start walking towards him, and then all of a sudden a Jeep pulls up behind him of like all of his lacrosse friends, and they start throwing garbage at me. It was awful.
What?
Yeah, it was awful. These are real, like, this is like, it was awful. It was so awful.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I need to know like some names, like some cities.
Yeah, type them in the group chat.
What the
It
fuck
was
do you guys
awful.
live
Dude,
to
I hope they
that?
find you, and I hope they see your fucking bounty board and your viewers and your stream and how fucking beautiful you are. Like,
Nice.
dude, it does. I have a really hard time believing that this actually happened, because the first time that I saw a cutie, I was like, I fucking hated her. She was so pretty. Like, she's so beautiful. Like, with the fucking big blue eyes and the fucking humor, the bedbug memes. It's just like so crazy that actually happened. I would never think that would ever happen to you.
The Austin show on the big TV, like literally when you were on it, we would watch it on the big TV.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, high school was hell for me. So I don't think I'd be friends with any of you because I just stuck with my boyfriend. And then senior year, I cheerleaded and that was it. I didn't even show up.
Did you go to
Damn.
private school?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. I went to a
Oh my
big public school.
God.
It was awful. It was awful.
See, I maybe would have been friends with you just to protect you because I can't stand that shit. So who knows?
I mean, I got my revenge in some ways, but they always like re-upped me. Like I like when his girlfriend was like being awful to me, I made a Craigslist ad and I put her number for like a free Xbox.
Oh my god.
Like I was like free Xbox and I put her number for like them to contact and I was like I've done it. I've truly made it. But then she signed me up for a Plenty of Fish account that said send pics, and so I'm in high school just getting all of these unwarranted dick pics and I'm like traumatized as this Mormon girl who has never seen a dick. Like so she won.
My mom in high school had the same issue with her boyfriend's ex or whatever. And my mom grew up in like the sticks in like bumfuck nowhere in California. And she went fishing one day and she gutted a bunch of fish and put a bunch of fish guts in a jar. And then she brought the jar to that girl's house and with a note that said, "It takes a lot of guts to date you." Or something like that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's so
Your mom is wild. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I love that.
So good.
Ew, what the fuck?
I wish I knew how to do that. That's fucking
High
sick.
school. I got my boyfriend in high school, or my boyfriend in high school got suspended for harassment. But that's the only bad thing that I had in high school. Otherwise, I didn't have any bullying issues.
Because he was harassing you?
Yeah.
What?
I like told him a bunch of shit, like whatever, and he stood up in our math class one day and told the teacher, he was like, "If I had a friend who this and this and this happened to, what would I do?" And so I like stood up and freaked out and ran out of the room, and then he got suspended for harassment, and then he egged my new boyfriend's house and like would like called and texted me, and I had to block him on everything, and he would like go to my house and whatever. But otherwise, high school was fine.
So casual for a crazy ex.
I wasn't allowed to like date until I was 16, and by this time I was 16, I couldn't stand everyone that like went to my school because I feel like I would hear a lot of like similar-ish stories to what you guys are saying, like where it was just so much drama and so much weirdness, and I felt like I was just kind of like more mature than that at my age, not having been through that stuff, because I feel like when you're living through it, it's like very easy to focus on it. And so I was like, fuck this, I'm not gonna date. And then I ended up dropping out when I was like 17. So.
You did? Did you ever finish
really?
high school? Did you get a GED?
I got my GED. I left like really early, and then they made me wait to get my GED. But then I started like college early. So
Oh.
I was always very advanced, and in elementary school I had started at a school that placed me in higher levels, but then I moved, and then they were like, "Oh, well, we're a better school here, so we're not going to do that." And it just became so boring, and I just started to really hate school because it just felt so repetitive. And it was very hard for me to focus or be motivated to do anything while I was at school. So I
was the same way for a long time. Like I skipped like half my year, like the first like 3 years of high school, like every year. I like barely went. So
Yeah.
I relate to
Wow.
that.
I went
The
every
same.
day, but it was very like it was excruciating. I couldn't focus on anything. And then
I
the teachers
skipped
would
so
hate me. The teachers would hate me because I would know the answers but not do like the homework or a certain classwork thing. Like they just treated me so badly.
Well, this is a fun, like, reminiscing story type of question, or if you're not comfortable, feel free to take a drink, as always. But, I think, Malena, I think this might, liven you up a little bit. You seem like you're getting angry because we don't have as many fun questions as last time. But virginity stories. Anybody want to share theirs?
Oh my god. Okay.
Mine's not that interesting.
Virginity stories. I don't even know, man. I don't even know where to start. Like everyone's first time is terrible. Everyone's first time is terrible. So, I don't know. Mine lasted for like an hour and a half, man, and like, yeah.
Mine and Adept, like me, Hannah, and Adept all reacted. Macaiyla was just like,
we just didn't know what
That
we
makes
were
sense.
doing. We were so young.
Like, why is this a question? Who wants to know this one?
I don't know. It's on there.
We had no idea what we were doing. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. We had no idea what we were doing, and we didn't even we were just too young to even understand what sex was.
Mine lasted like an hour and 30, just like yours too. But I had sex for that long, but it was uncomfortable. Like I never, I never wanted to. I remember having it, and I told myself, like, how do people like sex? I'm never having sex ever again in my life. Like it felt really weird. It was nasty. I had anxiety the entire time. I just like there was nothing enjoyable. Like nothing. Absolutely nothing. I told myself I would never ever ever have sex again. And then the second time I did it, it was like, oh, okay, this is nice. But like the first time was just weird. I don't know. I don't. Did you guys get anxiety when you had sex the first time?
Oh, I cried.
What?
Like I wanted to
Maya,
cry.
sweet little butterfly Maya.
Of course, Maya cried.
Dude, swear to God, it was with my boyfriend of like 2 years at that point, in high school, and I got scared and I cried.
You got scared during or after?
During?
Yeah. So what did he do?
No, I cried and we stopped.
It stopped, right? Okay.
What?
Came for consent. Okay, sorry.
No, I was down at first, it was going fine, and then I just got like really scared and I cried and then we stopped.
It's weird.
So
I was about it. I was ready. I was like, let's fucking go.
what?
Like,
What's your story,
I knew what I
Adept?
wanted. I don't really want to share my story, like, because I look back, like,
Shot.
well, I don't want to. Well, I already did mine, but like it wasn't an interesting story for the first time. Like I'm just reminiscing on like the feelings. I was ready. I was about it. I was like, that's what I want. Like, that's it. So.
Hannah?
Dude, I knew I wanted it too, but it was anxiety. Like, how did you guys not? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hannah.
You're okay.
I'm the same way. Like, it's not exciting. Like, you're young, you know? Like, it was like so long ago.
Okay,
but...
everybody is cool. You guys all lost your virginity in high school?
Mm-hmm. When did you lose your virginity?
I felt awkward not losing it because every one of my friends did except for me, so I felt like I needed to. Like,
That's so sad. I hate when I hear that.
I
always try and remind people, like, especially now that I'm streamer, I'm like, guys, like, please don't worry about sex timelines. Like, you don't ever have to worry about that.
yeah, I felt like I was on a deadline because I was a part of like that popular group, and I just didn't. I thought everyone was so unattractive, so I didn't want to sleep with anyone. And my friends, like back in middle school, they were sleeping with seniors in high school.
What?
I was the only person who was like, that's fucking weird. So I just waited until I was like, I think 16 or 17. I finally just said, fuck it, like I'll do it.
I guess that's where not being a popular kid came in real handy. Like, I was friends with everyone, but I wasn't like a part of any groups or cliques or very close to anyone. So I didn't feel any pressure at all. Like, I did it when I wanted it. Like,
Did you guys like want to, when the first time you had sex, like did you want to have sex, or was it something that you felt like you kind of had to do to like keep your relationship going?
No.
You didn't?
I
No.
wanted to.
It wasn't about keeping my relationship. No, I wanted, like, I knew what I wanted. Like, I was like sexually mature, like mentally. I knew what I wanted. So.
I was 21.
Embarrassing, don't
Wow.
laugh.
It's not embarrassing.
That's that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. I agree
And
with Macaiyla.
That's a good age.
That
Honestly.
anyone else in chat, no pressure, because it makes you seem cooler for have waited that long. The guy who took my virginity also took my Nintendo 64 and then ghosted me the next day.
No.
What?
Oh, hell no.
Fuck, you think you need Nintendo 64? I'll help you find them. I will
were-
actually help you find them.
I know where he works. I've like texted him for my Nintendo. I'm like, hey, I don't want my virginity back, but can I have my Nintendo back? And it just like
Oh my god.
he doesn't reply. We dated for 3 months. He took my virginity. I like the night of I took my Nintendo over there to like play GoldenEye and shit and all of my games, my Nintendo, all of my games. And then I lost my virginity, and then I was like, oh, I'll obviously leave my Nintendo here, because clearly we're going to keep dating and talking every day like we have been, and then he just... Zoop. It was crazy.
Bitch, I would have rolled up like, it's time to give me back my Nintendo, right?
I would have taken it back. Like,
I
don't even
tried.
bother coming.
I
would've
tried!
broken the window for that shit.
I should have done that. I didn't do that.
What
I
a
knocked, I texted him, he was also my boss at the time, and he had just, like, transferred...
Damn.
Yeah, he had transferred to a different location like 2 weeks prior. So like I had no way of
Ooh.
like, yeah, it was
I
crazy.
hate him.
It was
Right.
awful. I still
I
want my
also hate him.
Nintendo. But yeah, that's mine. Okay.
Anyone else?
Ludwig, buy her Nintendo right now.
I don't
Right
think
now.
he's
You can
watching.
spend like 5,000 on a fucking car bed and not a Nintendo for your girlfriend. No
okay.
way.
Dude, so I am like unprepared. Do we have like a list of questions or something that I'm supposed
I
to read
sent
through?
them.
I
Okay.
never look at them.
Sorry,
If-
me and
I have
Macaiyla
a
are the same. We're just
question.
unprepared
Yeah,
and
I'm
terrible.
unprepared. I just don't.
But I'm wondering something. I want to ask Hannah some questions since she's like a special guest.
Yeah.
I want to get to know her
love
better. So could we all like ask her a question each?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Sounds like a
idea.
good
Good
idea.
idea.
We can
Five
start from the
head.
top to like whatever. So start with Adept and then move
Oh,
on.
shit. Okay. Okay. So mine's gonna be a little long. Sorry. So obviously, like I've watched your stream, I've watched Mike's stream, and I feel like especially when all the platform that shall not be named stuff was going down, like you're really good at just kind of like tuning out questions that you don't want to answer and certain dynamics that maybe you don't want to like answer and all that. Like how do you go about dealing with people in your chat that maybe make you feel uncomfortable or ask uncomfortable questions or so on?
Usually I do exactly what you said. I read it, but I just like completely ignore it because like the more I read stuff out loud, the more they just like continue to like ask or like talk about it. And like no matter how many times you answer a question, like someone will always not know the answer. Like they weren't there or like they'll ask it again. So if it like makes me uncomfortable or like I just don't want to like read it, I just don't. But I mean, sometimes like stuff will still bother me. Like, you know, you still read chats, like you still see what they say, but like I just don't put any attention towards it, and then it just goes away. Like most, you know, like shit on the internet, you know.
Well, I just wanted to say, like, you're super composed all the time, and like, I admire that. And like, whenever I watch your stream, it's always like a refresher. Like, okay, I have to remember how to like tune certain things out because you know sometimes it's like I'm very fiery, so when I see something in chat, I'm just like, what the fuck did you say? Like, you know what I mean? Or weird
Yeah,
stuff
I mean,
like that.
it's good and bad though, because like people in my chat sometimes are like, you know, you're not expressive enough about like some of the things in chat or like whenever you talk about things, but I don't know,
love it.
like,
I think you're great.
cool.
Well, I have two questions, and you can either answer both or choose one. I was gonna ask, how did you meet Shroud? And then I was gonna ask, how did you get into like Twitch and streaming, like gaming?
I guess I can do the gaming one first, but
Okay.
I got into gaming I was gaming when I was really young, like super little. I started gaming, and then I worked a career actually for 9 years, and I was doing marketing for a really long time, and I did like web design and like anything on the computer, and then I just like played games as a hobby, and then I like found YouTubers and streamers and just started doing it for fun, and then that's when I went Mike, like just from Twitch. My friend Anne actually introduced me to him, and we just started gaming together, and then like met each other.
Cool. Marketing though for 9 years, you said?
Yeah, I'm old. So
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
First of all, you're not old. Like, I
Yeah.
would. Are you like? Well, I don't know your age, but I would guess like 22.
That's what I thought.
Okay, can all of you guess? I'm curious.
I thought it was like 23, but I don't know.
I
I'd
would
say
say 23, 24.
24.
It's like my age. Yeah.
29.
What?
Damn, that's crazy.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Wait, how old
what
is
the
Shroud?
Fuck?
26.
You're almost at the big
Queen.
30. You're almost at the
Dude,
big
I know.
30. Holy shit.
You do not
Okay.
look 29. You look so young.
I
I asked
know.
Mike yesterday. I was like, "Can I just tell people I'm like 24? Like they'll believe me."
That's where I'm at. I just keep saying the same number now. I'm like, I'm 22.
Yeah.
I'm 22.
I believe you. I believe you, whatever you say.
Right.
My question is, what do you think is the most difficult part about being in like a public relationship as being like Twitch famous people with the chat and stuff? And also, what's the best part about that?
The best part is like obviously I date Mike because I want to and I want to be with him, and like it's fun to like not have to like hide our relationship. You know, like he comes in my room, I come in his, and like we get to hang out together, and that's really fun. We also have like a lot of more a relatable job. Like I get to like talk to him about stream, and he talks to me, and we like game together and stuff. But like I guess the hardest part about it is a few things. Like everyone's always asking about him, and if they're not asking about him, they're comparing me to him. And, like,
I
say
hate
Shroud.
that. I hate that.
Always.
It's like I play Valorant, and they're like, not Shroud. Like do not play Shroud. I'm like, oh shit! Like I'm not a CS player who like competitive, like play competitively for however long and all this stuff. So I get that so much, and it's like almost mind blowing because I'm like, did you expect like Shroud level gameplay on my stream? Because
So stupid. What?
People are so fucking delusional.
Like, what the fuck?
Did Maya freeze to you guys?
Yes,
Someone,
Her
someone
stream
said
went off too.
her stream went off. Someone said.
Our internet's out of
Oh
here.
no, that's so sad. I get my okay.
Oh,
She'll be back. She'll be
I
back.
have to pee. I'll be back.
Okay. My question is kind of similar to Malena's, but like, what's your favorite memory of streaming? Because how many years have you been doing it?
I've been streaming for 3 years, I think.
Yeah, so that's a long time. So what do you think? Like, what is there a day or like a game or something that stands out to you?
A day specifically?
Or just like an event or something that you do often that just like stands out as your favorite?
Nothing like in particular. Like I remember the day I got partnered because I was like really cool because I was actually an affiliate like first, and then I ended up getting partnered. So that was dope. But I mean, I can't like think of anything like too crazy or specific. Just like meeting a lot of friends. I've met like all my friends through like Twitch and streaming, so that's been super cool. But that's like the best part, honestly.
And what do you think? What do you be doing if you weren't streaming? Like if you weren't a streamer, just
I'd probably still do like what I did before.
yeah, that makes sense.
Keep doing marketing or like design stuff. I always wanted to like work with communities, so like maybe community management or something, but nothing like crazy. I'd love to work in gaming because like I never worked in gaming until streaming, so I'd probably want to do like what I did before, but in the industry.
Okay. Maya, do you have a question for her? Also, welcome back, Maya.
Hello. My internet completely went out. I had to end stream and start up again. I don't know what happened. So I have a question. Well, my question was the same one that Macaiyla had. I don't even... Did Malena ask one already?
Yeah, I asked what was her like favorite. I forgot.
Like the best part and the worst part about like such a public relationship because we're all on Twitch and all that.
Okay. Can you tell me about your cats? Because I really like the pictures of them and they're so cute. You have 2, right?
I have 3.
3? Okay.
Oh.
They're all Bengals and they're adorable. And I have a brown one and a white one and a charcoal Bengal. And they're like, 2 of them are a year and the other one is like 6 months, 7 months.
Did you get them as kittens?
Yeah.
Oh, hooray! Okay. I don't have a better question. I was going to ask about how they met, but sorry. I was dealing with other stuff. So, cutie.
Okay, I have a bonus question. How many
I want to ask more too.
How many tattoos do you have and do you regret any of them?
That's a good one.
I have a lot of them. I can
Show. Tattoo tour.
I have my whole arm.
Ooh.
Yes.
I got this like when I was pretty young, and then
That's so hot.
I have my affiliate emote on me, which is like a derpy emote, and I got that whenever I got partnered. And I just have like my sister used to tattoo, so she would do stuff like on me, like for practice.
Did
and
you
I have a bunch more like on my leg and my hips and my foot.
Did you see the artwork that was made for this stream?
I did. It was so
It's so
I
cute.
sent it to her on
I love
really
the
cute.
tattoo.
Yeah, they drew the tattoo on the arms, and I was
love
like,
that.
yes!
Yeah,
And it was so
funny
good.
because I saw that whenever Maya sent it, and I was like, no way, that's me, right? So I like looked in, I like zoomed in, I was like, oh my god, they did the tattoos and everything.
Yeah, and you're
So
like
cute.
holding the little picture of Shroud. It's very, very cute. It's very good.
Yeah, it was cute.
But I love
But
that they had the tattoos.
honestly, like sometimes I do regret them. Not all of them, but like sometimes, because I got them so young, I'll be like, why did I do that? Like a lot of them don't have meaning to me. They're just like things I liked at the time, and now I'm older, so I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done it the way I did.
Me
but
too.
Wait, you have tattoos?
I have a terrible tattoo at the back of my leg. Hold on, I haven't shaved. Can I show this? Hold on, I can show this, right?
Yeah, you can show that.
Yeah. What does it
This
say?
is the back of my leg. You can't even read what it says.
I didn't know
it's
that.
fucking terrible. Look how bad this is. You can't even fucking read what it says.
What
That's
is
an
it
A.
supposed to
That's
say?
an A. It's so bad. I'm getting that shit removed, dude. I got that shit in the back alley in Poland when I was like 16. My mom's a fucking crackhead, dude. I can't believe she let me do that shit.
What does it say?
It says it's a Game of Thrones quote.
I mean, that's not bad. That's not
Oh
bad.
my god.
So fucking bad.
That's so funny.
Why? People
so
like that show. I
ugly,
don't think
dude.
it's bad.
Dude, it looks
Wait.
like a. It looks like, okay. So you know when you write with like a really wet pen, right? And you take your palm and you just. That's what it looks like. It looks so fucking bad.
Wait, are you the only two that have tattoos here? Do you guys have tattoos?
I have
don't have any.
tattoos.
I don't
I have
have any.
like, I don't.
Oh yeah, Macaiyla has some.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. I think
that.
4. I have a little heart here. I
That's
want
cute.
so many.
What's tiny?
This heart I got when I was so mad at Tyler. Like, oh my god, I was so edgy. I was gonna go to the tattoo artist and get like "fuck you" on my finger. 'Cause I was like, I was
That's
so
crazy,
like,
bitch
I was on
shit.
my period. I was so mad. But then I'm like, I'm gonna. I literally told myself last minute, like, I'm gonna regret this. Like, I know how much I love him, and I got a heart because I realized like I love him so much, even if I'm mad. Like,
Damn.
I couldn't like cancel the appointment.
So cute.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
cute.
wait. It was because of Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, at first I thought that was cringe, but now I just think it's funny. Like,
Like, I was so. I don't even remember what he did. I was just PMSing. And then I
That's so
ended up
funny.
going in there, signing the papers, and I'm like, wait, I don't want to write "fuck you." That's just so toxic. So I got a heart.
You
That's
should've.
so funny. I do agree. It would be a better story if you had the fuck
Yeah,
you.
if you got the fuck you, that would have been great.
I'm gonna get like "fuck you" in the middle of my finger, like.
You're like, this one's about my boyfriend.
Like the one time I was just mad that he didn't clean the dishes. Like, yeah, I just got that. So stupid.
Wait, how
The-
bad do they hurt? I know it depends on the place, but like, describe to me what it feels like. I want one so bad, but I'm so scared. I have like the lowest pain tolerance you can imagine.
Like, I got one on my shoulder that goes to my chest right here, like my little flower. And it hurt so much to the point where I had to think of it like ice. Ice was pinning my skin. That's the best way. That was like what got me through it. Instead of thinking, oh, it's hot and it's really piercing me, it's ice. Like, just think of it. Just think of it as ice, and you'll get through it. And that's how I got through. That's really weird, but that's how I ended up like getting the chest. I think is one of the hardest. I don't chat. Do you remember?
It feels
Like,
like a really sharp
chest,
nail, like someone's
it's-
scratching you with a really sharp nail, like all the
It's
time.
not pleasant, but you shouldn't cry. Like,
I will.
I don't know
They
how
also-
to explain it.
They make like numbing like lotion and stuff now, so that should
Yeah,
help you if you do get it. Like it wouldn't hurt that bad. Hopefully, I don't know.
But you get like you kind of get used to it as it starts going. Like, sometimes they have to go over a spot again, which makes it really like then you'll want to cry. But if they're just going through their lining, like usually you kind of get used to it. I mean,
It's much more painful to get ear piercings, in my opinion. Me and Macaiyla got these like really stupid piercings
oh,
together.
because you're still infected.
Look, yeah, mine are like so fucked up. I had to take one of them out.
I got like
That's so much more painful because you go through like the hard part of your ear. It's like someone's fucking stabbing you. The tattoo part is not that bad because you're prepared for the pain. You're prepared to sit through it. But this shit, no, dude. It's so painful. The worst part is to sleep. I haven't slept on this side of my head since May 2019. It's been
Dude,
terrible.
I got that done too, like a long time ago. I had like the bar, and I had to remove it like right away because it was just
It's
like
so bad.
painful. I'm like, I
Really?
can't do this. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Dude, I got my cartilage done when I was in middle school. Like, cartilage is like the top point of your
Yeah, that's what I got done. It's terrible.
healed so quick.
for
Mine
my
was-
18th birthday, I got lower back piercings. Like,
Oh,
lower
those
back.
look so painful.
So my lower back
Oh.
actually, it only has one still in it, but the other one got rejected. But mine lasted like 6 years, which is really long for those. Like,
Wait,
especially
how
in
do
that
you
area.
even
That's really hot. I'm gonna be honest.
No. So that's okay, Maya. Like when I first got it, I didn't even know how to do it. And I was just like, I've always, because I saw a picture when I was like 10. And I was like, oh my God, I want that like when I'm older. Then on my 18th birthday, my friend's like, oh my God, I'm going to go to the tattoo place and now you can go with me. Do you want to go? And I was like, fuck it, sure. And I ran and I like found money under my mattress and I just like went to the tattoo place and I just had them do it. I didn't even know how it worked. But what they do is they take a like scoop of skin out of
Stop.
both parts.
Like drill that shit out of your
No,
back.
they like gouge it out.
Bro.
And it's just like two individual ones with like, so it's an anchor and an anchor, but they don't connect. It's just like one anchor.
Wait,
on
so
this
they
side,
just,
one
how do
anchor
they
on that.
stay in there?
Because your skin, when after they dug it out, it grows back through the hole. And I'm like, when I didn't know till way after I got pierced, and I'm like, thank God I didn't know that before, because that's so disgusting. I never would have done it. But I love them.
That's fucked.
They don't connect to each other? It's
No,
just like...
I always thought they connected, like your ears, kind of. But it's just like an anchor. So that, like, let's say this the anchor, and it's like under your skin, and then it grows through the little hole, and it's just like that, and then the little diamond pokes out like on top, like this.
Like, what if it gets caught in your shirt?
Dude, it used to, especially when I first had it. That was 10 times more excruciating than the actual piercing itself.
Oh my god!
I was at the lake. What? Okay, I went down at the lake,
Stop!
and I got into like a net raft, and it caught on the
I'm
net.
gonna go pee. I don't want to listen to this.
I'm gonna throw up.
I was in pain the whole time.
That's so disgusting.
That
Oh
sounds
my God.
awful. I've
you
seen
change
people with
it?
like the dermal one, like the ones I've seen someone with like
That's
the one.
the same thing.
Ow!
That's the same thing.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's
Did
the
Malena
same exact
say-
thing. And the one on the face too, like the dimples and the eyes, those are the same thing. They're all dermals.
I think
and the way
Malena
that
got
you
them.
change it, the way that you change, yeah, she did. The way that you change it is you just twist out the diamond, and then the whole thing comes out of the anchor, and then you could just twist in a new one.
Oh my
Did you-
god. So you still
you
have
guys-
one?
Dude, my chat went from Craigasm to what face so fast.
Please tell me I'm not the only person who had the phase where you wanted the tattoo like near your butt.
Oh
Like,
no, yeah, for sure.
What's it called? Like this
Tramp
bottom-
stamp
the
is what
tramp
they
Yeah,
call
the
it.
tramp stamp.
That was so big in like the 2000s.
I'm
though,
so
like,
glad I
we
didn't
all
do it,
wanted
but
that.
I wanted a rose so bad. But now I'm so glad I didn't fucking get it. That's
Yeah, that'd be a rough one to have to like live with, I think.
I would 100% be down because like they do the same thing on the back of the neck, and I think those are so beautiful. But like I don't want to ever experience that pain of getting it caught again. So if it's not somewhere like very open and exposed, I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't, because that shit hurts.
I
when
forgot
it
I've
gets
seen
caught.
one back there. This girl I knew, she had one right in the middle of her chest, and it got infected. And it was just like this swollen bulb of like pus in the middle of her chest that was just like...
Ooh.
She had to have it surgically removed, and then she just had a scar here forever. And it was like...
Ooh.
Yeah, so gross. So gross.
I didn't know you
Not
could
worth
get
it.
one in your chest. That's
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Dude, there are people that go like nuts with it. Like they get like a whole like outline on their back, and then they connect it with,
Oh,
like,
with
a rope.
ribbons! I've seen
Yeah.
that!
Like people
too.
go
What?
crazy with it.
Did you get like all of your clothes stuck? I swear to God, I'd be scared of ripping something one day. Or what if you have sex? Does a piercing press into your chest?
Oh,
or like
that sounds so painful.
These ones, like, once they're fully healed, like, it's only gonna hurt when something gets caught on it, and it's very hard to really legitimately get something caught on it. But you still have to like be careful and watch out for it, I guess. But I never had that problem like intimately or anything.
Oh, Hannah, I just saw your arm tattoo. Was that hard? Like, did that hurt?
Yeah,
Which one?
I mean, a little bit. But I got this whenever I was like, maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, so it wasn't too bad. But what's weird is I recently went and got this one a couple years ago, and it hurt so bad. So people say like when you get older, it hurts even more, and I feel like that's true because like I don't even want any more tattoos. Like I can't even do it anymore.
I heard
Oh
it's
my
like
God,
the
look
same
at
thing
me.
with pregnancy. Like everyone says, like the younger you are, the less painful birth is. And so like every year I'm like, yeah, just another reason not to have a baby. Like,
Oh my god.
I don't want to.
When my cousin got pregnant at like 16, I was so mad at her. She had a baby at 16, and I was like, God, please give her a painful birth at least. Like, you know, like make the baby okay, but make that shit hurt. And she was like, it didn't hurt. It came out in like 2 minutes. I was like, fuck you, bitch. Like, you deserve to feel
oh
like
my god.
I was so mad at her back then.
What the fuck did I just walk back into? Who is painful?
We're talking about 16-year-old birthing.
Malena stumbles
Okay,
in with
what?
2 White Claws and a banana.
God.
I can't.
White
I can't. I
Claws.
have to stop drinking like actual liquor. So I need some like food or something. Because if not, I'm not gonna be able to wake up and stream tomorrow. So
Of course, you get a banana.
I haven't told my chat
Shut
this
the fuck
because I
up,
know
dick
they would just
sucker.
like my chat would just dance game, but I like since the early years of high school, I wanted a nose piercing, but just like a stud in my nose, but I'm way too scared. I'm like way too scared to do it. I have
Would you
such a
still
low
do
pain
it?
tolerance. I don't know because I know that it's
That would
not
be
like a
cute.
gun. I know that they shoot like I know that they just push like a needle through it. I feel like I'd freak out.
It doesn't
I'm so
hurt.
bad
It's
with
so.
needles.
I have it. I don't
It's
ever
super
wear it
quick.
anymore. It's so quick and it doesn't hurt. It's literally
had it
one
too.
pinch. One pinch. Like just pinch yourself. It's done.
Wait, you both had it and you just took it
I
out?
still have it. Like
Took mine out.
I can put mine in now and it'll go, but I just I'm allergic to the fake material of
same.
earrings, so I have to buy the real one and I don't have any real ones, so I just don't I don't put it in right now. But I'm lucky that piercings, like I cannot wear a piercing for 2 years and I can still put it in. My body does it for all my
Damn.
piercings. So.
Even my second piercings close up. I don't even know if I could put earrings through my seconds.
I had cheek piercings. I don't understand what went through my mind. That's why I have dimples.
Wait, you have cheek
I think they're so cute.
They are really cute.
Yes, if not, I would have just big fat cheeks alone. But I'm really glad that I did that because I got dimples from it. But
My-
crazy.
so stupid.
I pierce my own second holes. If that makes you feel better. Like
How?
Oh my god.
So I was like I was in a terrible time period and
Clearly,
I just like I couldn't feel anything. I literally just couldn't feel anything. I had no emotions. So I just went in my grandparents'
Stupid
room.
ass.
Yes, I'm stupid as shit. I was like 14 or something. I grabbed the sewing needle and I literally just pierced both my ears.
And
Yeah,
you
I
still have them?
I still have them. It's in right now. Like they're both.
I'll never fuck with you again.
I
Oh
can't
my
wear
God.
earrings with headphones.
Yeah, no, I don't know how you do that.
Dude,
It
I
hurts.
have all of these earrings at my desk because I put them on like before I stream, and then I take them off when I put my headphones on.
I had the same right here. I like literally put them on and then I was like,
Yes.
I can't do this. Like I'm just gonna take them off.
Yeah.
We were so far off topic.
I don't. Malena, did you have a question you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I really like. I'm sorry. I really like asking Hannah questions because she won't be here for another while, you know.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, man. I just want to get to better to know you. Sorry, my English is like absolutely failing.
Better
when I
to
start
know
drinking.
you.
Shut the
like-
fuck up, dick sucker. Okay.
Listen, I'm just kidding. You're a
So-
bully, Malena.
I don't know. So how much shit were you getting when the whole mixer thing happened? Like the shitstorm. Was it really hard to ignore all that stuff?
No, I actually like didn't really get a lot, and it wasn't too bad. Like I know that like Mike got some stuff and like obvious like mean comments like here and there, but it wasn't like a huge deal. I didn't really think. It was more so like whenever he quit streaming, like recently. That was whenever it was like insane, and I got the most stuff for it. But that was pretty much it. Like it wasn't bad at all.
I see.
Do you ever get annoyed by people asking you questions about him? I mean, you don't have to answer that, but
That's a
depends,
funny
though,
question to
like-
answer.
It depends on the question, but like if they're just like where's Shroud or like is Shroud streaming? No, like I don't really give a shit because I kind of like expected that to happen anyway, you know. And I stream too, so if he's not around, they're gonna wonder where he is. I don't really care. But if people are just being like mean or something, sure, it's kind of like okay, well, I don't know what kind of answer you expect from me, you know.
yeah.
But no, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really care.
What else could we ask her?
I don't know.
Okay, so something we had to answer last time was like what our biggest pet peeve of everyone was.
Yes.
To go through those, and then I'd like to hear yours. But I think mine is like Felix's like nail biting, because like sometimes I'll be trying to sleep and then I just like can hear and feel like the you know what I mean? So that's mine. So Macaiyla.
The
Maybe she has
dishes.
one.
The dishes. He doesn't rinse a dish, so he'll like finish it. He'll leave it on the side, and he just doesn't rinse it. Like he'll leave a little bit of food on it, and it's just disgusting. And biting nails. It's so. Like, even for my mom, it's so fucking annoying. I hate people who bite their nails. I'm sorry if you guys do, but it's like you bite your nails and you throw them. I've never met someone who bites their nails who just puts it nicely down. Like, they bite and they throw. Like, it's just such... Yeah, that's my pet peeve. Okay. Anyways, go on.
Wait, you want to hear all our pet peeves over again, or do you just want to like
Just
answer?
quickly,
Yeah, just help Hannah answer hers.
Nick chews with his mouth
you know?
open. It's obnoxious. He chews with his mouth open. I want to punch him in the face when he does it. Okay, Maya.
What's the question? Pet peeves?
Yeah.
Matt pees in his shower. He chews.
Oh yeah.
He chews with his mouth open. He leaves food out for way too long, to the point where it's like you are going to get a foodborne illness, and he continues to eat the food. Like, he'll leave a rotisserie chicken out for like 3 days, and then eat off of it on his floor
dangerous.
in his bedroom, where his rabbit hops around in his room. He will continue to eat it for multiple days. He doesn't change his shirt for like 3 to 5 days. He actually told me last night when we were going to bed, he said, "You want to know something funny?" And I was like, "Sure." And he was like, "For the last 3 weeks, I've been washing my hair with conditioner because I thought it was shampoo."
Oh my god.
Wait, so
You don't
I
pee
do
in the
have-
shower?
no, you do?
No.
Yes,
No. Okay, let's talk.
I pee in the shower.
I do.
100%. Dude, there's 2 types of people in this world. There's people who pee in the shower, and there's people who fucking lie about peeing in the shower.
Maya, listen.
Yeah,
I think I've read about it. I think it's better for the environment that you pee there instead of like the
Oh my
toilet.
God.
Can anyone quote me on this? Can anyone quote me?
Get Maya to pee in the shower.
Different.
Alright, it's different for women to pee in the shower than for men, because if you're a girl and you pee in the shower, it will run down your leg. Am I nuts?
So?
Do you
But you're
squat in
gonna
the shower?
wash it.
That's
though.
nasty!
You're gonna wash it. Are you not gonna
Dude,
wash
Have you
it? Like,
never
are
got
you
a
that's-
burn and then you
dude.
peed on yourself for the sunburn? No, okay, we have these like jellyfish in Norway. If you can stomach them, you have to pee on yourself to get rid of the thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
no,
not-
that's
oh
every
my
jellyfish.
God.
That's every
Yeah.
jellyfish.
You have to pee on yourself. I learned how to do that when I was like 4.
No, I pee like very like hard, like fast.
Hannah, do you pee?
I
Do you
always
pee in the
practice.
shower, Hannah?
No,
Okay, I haven't in a long time, but I have before. I don't think it's that gross, but like
I don't
it
think it's
depends.
gross
Like, how
either.
much are you doing it? Because like if you
Every
pee in
day.
the shower a whole lot, like it's probably gonna smell like pee in there. If, like,
Okay, see,
you're not
that's
washing
my issue
No.
with Matt is that he pees, like, he'll go from stream to his shower and not run the water and pee on the drain in the
Oh
shower.
no, that's not okay. No,
okay.
no one does
Oh
that.
my
That is
God.
That's
What is that?
That's
Yeah.
fucking nasty.
That's
I don't
nasty.
like it.
I do have to
wrong with
say,
it?
one time when I was in Texas, I made fried chicken, and I had like only like par fried the chicken, and I set it to the side, which means it was raw and bloody on the inside. Miz
Right.
walks over, and I go, "Don't eat that. That's raw," and he just takes a bite out of it,
Yep.
and it's just
Yeah.
raw, slimy chicken.
He has no concern for foodborne illness whatsoever. It blows my mind. And then he gets like stomach aches and issues with the
gets
stomach, and he's
diarrhea
like,
a lot,
"I don't
huh?
understand." Yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't understand. Like, I don't know why my stomach hurts. Like, I'm trying to eat healthy or whatever." And it's like, because yeah.
He must have a
Um,
really good immune system. Like, no wonder he's not scared of getting fucking corona just going everywhere.
Oh my
But
God.
Seriously.
Let's
like
talk about that.
salmonella
also.
poisoning, even if it's very light, is diarrhea. So he's getting his diarrhea a lot because that. So damn, I feel like we're talking about babies now. Like
I'm gonna, yeah.
Like, what? It has to taste bad after being out for 2 to 3 days and him eating it. Just
Dude.
what?
No,
I
it usually
know.
tastes better, but I don't, you know.
What? Better?
Huh?
A rotisserie chicken out for 3 days
Dude,
tastes
if it's
better.
cold, that's
Yeah.
nasty.
What?
No, because like the fat like changes it when it's cold. Okay, I'm done.
You like cold rotisserie chicken?
I've never eaten anything that's been out for 3 days. I don't think.
Not even pizza. Like
No.
Pizza? What? That's the worst.
Pizza,
Pizza's
yes.
gotta
Pizza,
be the
yes.
worst.
A day,
No, I
will,
eat
but-
pizza for sure. I don't care how
How?
old it is.
Pizza?
Cold
What?
pizza is the best
What?
pizza.
Pizza
Yes.
cold for 3 days? It's
Yes.
literally not even. It's not even
Cold, hard
cheese.
pizza with ranch. Fucking get in my mouth. That shit's
It's
so
not
delicious.
even cheese. It's hard. It's hard.
so good.
Ew.
It's
Nah.
so good. Like cold, hard leftover pizza is delicious with ranch on it.
I can't even eat it after a night. Like, what?
wait, so what you're saying is Shroud is the only one that doesn't do any of this, or is he kind of on there somewhere at least? Is he
Doesn't
around?
do what?
Like,
The
you know,
pepperoni
any
stuff?
of the weird peeing things, any of the
Oh,
weird
I mean,
food out
yeah.
that's been out for all day.
yeah, he'll do stuff like that sometimes, but
Do you
like,
have
he'll eat
do you
something
have
that's
any
been
big
out for,
pet
like, a
peeves?
day or-
Yeah, so what's your pet peeve then?
You don't have to say either. Like, we had the option to
Yeah,
drink.
you could drink.
Yeah, I mean, there's not. I can't really think of a lot of things. Like he actually does. Okay, I don't want to like sound like I'm just like simping over him, but he does like nice things for like around the house. But the only thing that like he does that I can't like help is he literally only like he'll get in the shower and he'll put his underwear down like right outside the shower and he'll never ever pick it up.
Matt does that too.
Oh, okay.
And like I'll like put a basket right next to it and it still is on the floor.
I hate that. That's so
Nick does that shit
annoying.
too. Nick does
I
that
think-
shit too.
I think every guy does that. I don't think any guy does laundry properly. Like,
Do your boyfriends use a towel?
Yes.
Wait.
what? Maya,
Yes.
what else would they
What
use?
a crazy question, Maya.
Is your boyfriend human?
I
He doesn't use a towel. I swear. Okay, look. He takes a shower. He gets out of the shower, and it's like he doesn't care or if it gets to dry off. He does not use a towel. He walks through his entire bathroom into his bedroom, and I'm not exaggerating when I say there are puddles in his bathroom from like the water. Like he just walks out of his shower, walks into his bathroom. It's crazy. He
How
doesn't
does he
use
dry
a towel.
off? How does he? how does
He air dries after he puts clothes on.
Maya, I know for a fact you have a yeast infection. I know for a fact because if water stays on a guy's balls and they don't properly dry it, you're getting a fucking yeast infection. I
Oh my
guarantee
God.
Miskip itches his balls. Miskip has to itch his
hell?
balls all day. I guarantee if he's not drying it correctly, like
He doesn't dry.
guys,
He gets out of the
telling
shower, he
you.
walks around for a while, he goes into his room, he sits at his computer completely naked, just dripping wet, and then he puts on clothes, and then he air dries the rest of the way.
I
That's
think
not
his,
okay.
his perspective is that it like wakes him up.
That's not
He's like, it wakes me up to be like wet and cold. He does not use a towel. It's ins-
I think
I swear to you. I swear to you.
I think
I
if
can't
we-
walk around his bathroom with pajama pants on at night because the bottoms of them just get soaking wet.
I think if all of us had to choose which one of our boyfriends none of us would ever date, I think we would all unanimously say Miz. I think we would all there's just no way. I don't know how you are surviving, Maya.
Dude, you're making me grateful to be dating Tyler like times a million. What you're saying is weird.
Oh my god.
How do you deal with him not using a fucking towel? What?
Look,
Ludwig, I would say
the
He sounds like a
majority of
zoo
the
animal,
time
dude, it's just crazy to me how this guy's
He-
actually still alive.
he goes to bed at like 6 a.m. I go to bed at like 12. So I go to bed before the entire floor and all of his room gets soaking wet, and then I wake up in the morning and it's pretty much dry, so it works out.
Dude, if you wake up in the morning, you wonder where your boyfriend is just full of puddles of water.
Ludwig
how
is
do you-
actually very protective of his towel. He's like he is not okay with sharing towels. And
Tyler's the same
I
way.
didn't know this until I recently learned it because he was like, "You used my towel," and I was like, "Oh, well, mine was wet." And I didn't know there was a difference because they're both white. And he was like, "No, that was mine." And I was like,
Dude, thank God. Tyler's the same way, and I thought
Sorry.
I thought he was just crazy.
I was like,
Yeah.
honey, I'm the one washing the fucking towels.
Yeah.
I can use whatever fucking towel I want. Or this white towel would be gray, like from all your grime. I don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, with that said, I have a question for everyone then. So, like, what's something that you have found yourself doing, like, ever that you were like, wow, I could never imagine this if it wasn't for you, aka being like your other, whoever it is. So today, and the reason why I'm asking this is because, like, we ordered food, and Felix just like goes, Sammy, food. He just comes downstairs. I'm like, okay.
What does that
But no. So instead of doing anything with it, he just like puts it on the floor, like in the open, and we were both like sitting like this, like eating it. Okay.
Oh,
That's how we eat food now. I guess.
Oh my god.
that was your meal time
That
on the
was
floor.
today. That was our
That's
dinner.
so
We ate dinner
romantic.
before stream, and we were just like crouched. I felt like a caveman, just crouching at the floor, like eating her.
fuck?
I don't know, something that we can you rephrase?
I think
So
like
something that you never thought like you could see yourself doing, or like a moment where you've been like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing this right now, and it's because of like your significant other or whoever the fuck.
I would say
Oh my god.
I live in a house with 5 adult men. Currently. I don't live here, but I'm staying in a house with 5 adult men. And that is not something I don't even have roommates. I've never been able to stand the like complexities of roommate relationships, like with dishes conversations and food in the fridge, and it makes my skin crawl and I can't stand it. But I'm here. I'm here. I would never do it for anybody else. And I have had I had a frat boyfriend that was like, move in and like with all the boys, and I was like, you can go fuck yourself. That's not an option. And so the fact that I am here is just like, it blows my mind every morning when I walk out and it's like 3 guys talking about hot girls they saw on Tinder. I'm just like, wow, this is where I'm at, which is fine because I'm actually having it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of mess, but it's a lot of fun. But it's just a place I never imagined, for sure.
I don't.
Nick has this like towel next to his computer that he wipes his hands on whenever he eats, and it is he reuses it for every meal, and it is full of a lot of different types of meals, let me tell you that. So
That sounds so gross.
yeah, I like to call it the chicken towel. So yeah, I would never
Ew.
imagine being in the same room as
the
a
chicken
chicken
towel.
towel.
Ew.
It's fucking gross, let me tell you that. Yep, that's the and also living in America, because I would never do that if it wasn't for streaming. I fucking miss Norway.
Anyone else?
I don't have a good answer. I mean, my answer is like everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can
Think
even.
about
I mean,
it.
Maya moved to Texas. I feel like that's like insane.
Yeah.
Like I've
I mean,
never.
I moved to fucking middle of nowhere, 900 people, Missouri. Like, why the
Yeah.
fuck am I here? I'm a New Yorker. Why the fuck am I in the middle of nowhere right now? Like, this is the weirdest shit I've ever experienced in my life. Like, seeing these Trump supporters, like, seriously, they're obsessed with Trump here. And just, it's trailer parks and, like, just the most country people you could ever meet in the middle of Missouri. Just so weird. Like, oh, this is also
That
fucking
makes sense.
weird.
That makes sense.
I can't explain it. It's just it's my worst nightmare. As a New Yorker, it's just my worst nightmare. I'm living my worst nightmare right
How
now.
long have you lived there for?
4 years.
Oh.
So when me and Tyler started dating, I told him he could live with me because my family, like, we have 2 extra houses, like, we rent them out, and he wanted to live here instead. So I've lived here for 4 years. Oh, but now that I think about it, the weirdest thing that I do that I never thought I'd be doing is I drive Tyler home, and he sits in the back seat. Does that happen for you
What?
guys?
No.
What?
Why?
So
What is he
he
doing?
won't. He won't sit in the front. He'll sit in the back seat, on his phone like a child and put his feet up. Like he will never
you
sit in
drive
front
him
of
home
me.
from where?
So like usually anywhere we go, if we order Domino's and we go get a pizza, he'll sit in the back and he'll eat his pizza in the back seat.
Oh no,
Or
sweetheart.
That's
if
bizarre.
we're leaving
Oh
the gym,
no.
every single day we leave the gym, he sits in the back seat and he'll just like
Macaiyla, you're his Uber driver, dude.
literally
Literally his mom.
You're
That's
actually
bad.
mom.
Because
like I don't know why.
Because Mike
Really?
doesn't drive either, yeah. So I drive. I'm like the only one that drives in the house.
Like
Wait,
he
he
has
sits
a
in the back?
license. Just
Okay.
The thing I wanna point
Yeah,
out
Felix
to
doesn't drive, but he sits in the front
to
seat,
all
like,
the
come on
men
now.
all the men that are watching, I just want you to learn from others' mistakes. That's all I want you to do. I just
Yeah,
want you to
please.
take notes and see the things that we are saying because they are raw and honest, and don't repeat them. Don't
like
don't have a chicken towel.
literally, why am I driving my boyfriend in the back of the car?
I don't.
Like,
I
why
don't
am I
know. I can't answer
why
that.
driving him like he's my child or something? Like, this is my boyfriend. He should be in the front or driving me. Like, why am I his Uber driver?
Okay, don't do that. Don't
Hannah?
have a chicken towel. Don't eat on the floor with your girlfriend. Don't.
Yeah,
Hannah,
what is
what's
that?
yours?
What
I
is
want to hear. I want to hear
that?
Bnans.
Next time,
I
ask for a
agree.
tip, Macaiyla. Be like, tip,
Wait, you know my
please.
story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like the
Dude, I
moment, like if you've ever caught yourself, like, wow, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you, like, but almost in like a negative or embarrassing way, you know?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of those moments where like me and Mike just act like really stupid and like dance or like do really like dumb shit together. Where I'm like, I don't know anyone who I would do this with and feel comfortable, but that's like the only thing I really think of. Like the
Oh,
weird-
that's cute.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
I know, that's
dumb.
dumb.
We're all degenerates, and that's so
Yeah,
cute.
Hannah is the most
Thing about, like,
perfect person.
Hannah, never even been like a time where you go to get in the shower and there's 5 pairs of underwears on the floor and you're like, whew, I wouldn't allow that. You know what I mean? Like none of that where you like nothing.
I have a
I
fucking
mean,
cars
you know
bed
what
in my
underwear is on the
bedroom.
floor.
Like, there's got to be something weird that you have that you would never have if there were like.
Yeah.
I walk
Oh,
into
yeah.
my bedroom and I see a cars bed.
Okay,
Honey,
well,
you
I
gotta
have
give
like
us.
I literally have like Avengers like gauntlets and shit like all over the house, like stuff
Yeah,
like that. Like
that's
like,
something.
collect-
That's fair.
But that's
collect,
cool
like-
though.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's pretty fucking cool. So I don't
Okay,
think it's weird.
Something that's weird. Come on, you have to do
You-
So
something
Shroud's
that's
Shroud's just
weird. that you-
perfect. Shroud's
Yeah,
just
Shroud's
perfect.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Shroud!
Chicken towel on the floor, fucking cars
He's
bed,
a
and
professional
Uber
player,
driver.
professional boyfriend, professional streamer. Like, is there anything?
Wait,
man can't
I
do?
know,
Like,
I know.
Uh,
Hannah, what do you think about his facial hair? She just takes a
Just a
shot.
drink.
She's like,
She loves it. She loves it. She loves it.
She loves
Great.
it. They're
Can't wait.
perfect.
She
Great,
loves it.
Hannah.
Goatee.
dude, I need to like think of some bad things stat. I'm trying to think here. I don't know, like
This is a perfect couple right here.
Yeah.
Like,
drinking.
We strive to be like you.
Oh, she's drinking.
She's
okay.
drinking.
come on, we need some dirt on Shroud. Like, there's gotta be something that pisses you off. There's no way you're. There's no way that you are 100%
I don't
happy.
care about it. Like, I think it's, like, it's fine. I don't really give a shit. It looks fine.
Honestly, I believe you because like you guys are so nonchalant with everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
are just so
Yeah.
like just chill, minding your own business type of people. So I believe you like 100%.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, like he's way more chill than me. Like he doesn't really care about like anything. Like he's just like always like cool and like whatever. But like I can be like kind of annoying and stuff sometimes. But
Would
I don't
never
know,
see
like-
that. Never.
I mean, it's like normal like relationship stuff. But nothing I can really like think of that's like crazy or out of the ordinary.
Is he like a picky eater? Does he chew with his mouth open?
He eats really fast. Like
Ooh,
incredibly
okay,
fast.
we got something.
We got something, guys. Put it
Fast
on
eater.
Reddit.
What a
Put it on
weirdo.
Reddit. He eats fast.
Shroud eats fast. Let's cancel him.
Okay, he did it. We did it. He's a
Right?
fast eater.
got
That's it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he eats like super fast, but like inhales his food and then I just sit there for like 10 minutes, like continuing to eat.
So is he Canadian and you're American or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. And I'm from Ohio, so I moved out here like
Oh,
a
wow.
couple years ago, or 2 years ago, I think.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Crazy that every one of us has moved for a man's and a man hasn't moved for us.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Incredible,
right?
isn't
Like,
it?
would do that for us. Like, hello?
Okay, to be fair,
Piece
Felix
of shit.
kind of didn't have to.
He
because
did adapt.
He moved to California, like for his Overwatch like career at the time, and I was already in California, so.
Fine, it's
Ours
fine.
is
We have their money. It's fine. Just make sure they don't make you
Okay.
sign it. Make sure they don't make you sign a prenup. We're okay.
I don't have
I'm
the
kidding, by the way. I'm
money.
kidding, by the way. I'm very much kidding. We're not here for the
Now,
money.
Honestly,
Michaela's
the
gonna
most
get canceled.
mind-blowing one,
Kidding.
the most mind-blowing one, in my opinion, is Cutie, because Cutie's over here with like her own house, her own
I
career,
know.
and then like, oh yeah, I'll
True.
give that all up to live with your 5 bros. Like, fuck that.
I
Yeah.
have paused. There's been times where I've been scrubbing like the bathroom floor that like I don't even
no,
use.
no.
That's just like the shared roommate one, and just scrubbing it. And I'm like, how did I get here? Like what? How did?
Do you ever enjoy it though? Sometimes there.
I love cleaning. I actually love cleaning. It's just like cleaning other people's pubes is kind of like, you know, it sucks.
Oh, that's a little gross. That's
Yeah.
a little gross.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I think it's a good trade-off. Like, I get all these people to hang out with, which is nice. Like,
Yeah. You're never lonely.
Yeah, I'm never lonely. It's just different than what I would have ever expected for myself. Like, growing up Mormon, like, I'm a spinster. I should be married 5 years ago. That's just how the Mormon religion is. So it's just like, it's very funny to be like so far away from that, essentially.
Do you still believe in that? Like, is that something?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. It's very much
Okay.
so like a cult. Like, I'm pretty sure it checks every box of a cult. But they just don't spin it that way. And so you have no clue. My family is still very into it, which makes it hard for me because I think they don't accept me as much as they would if I wasn't that way. But what can you do? You know?
I don't mean to like keep asking you a question, Cutie, but like, what made you not go on that path of what your family wanted? Like, was there a specific point in your life where you were like, fuck this, I'm gonna do what I want and I don't believe in this anymore or something?
I think it was just like, I see all these people having fun and being happy, and they were good people. Like, because honestly, Mormon religion, just because every single one of you that is drinking right now, you're going to hell. Like, and I want you to know that. Which is so untrue. Because
I ain't going to hell because my God believes in forgiveness. So
like,
cheers,
you
God.
know, like, think of how perfect Maya is. Maya's not going to hell. There's no way.
Cheers.
Like,
There you go.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
you were there with us, dude.
there's something about like saying like, oh, you can be cleansed of your sins, but we're still gonna be judgmental towards every single thing you do. That I'm like, I can't get behind that. I can't get behind, like, when I grew up, people made me feel like shit for wearing shorts that my fingertips went past. Like, I got called a slut for wearing spaghetti straps, and it's like, no, I haven't even sucked a dick. Like, you cannot call me these names just because I'm showing my shoulders. Like, it's so not okay.
Then, but now.
But yeah, but now.
Look at her spaghetti straps, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
spaghetti
put your
straps
arms away.
and dick sucking. I do them both.
I can. Ooh, okay. I love the emphasis on that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Malena, did you have more questions?
Yeah. So you said you moved to Canada, right?
No, California?
Here?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah, talking to Hannah. Hannah, California.
California.
You're Canadian?
No, I'm from Ohio.
Oh,
Malena.
she moved to
Pay
Canada.
attention.
Get to Malena.
No, I moved to
Okay.
California.
Did you not think that was hard to like move away from your family and move away
really
from your
hard.
friends and everything that you're used to? Because when I moved to America, I went to the grocery store and the milk that I was used to wasn't even there anymore, and I had like a mental breakdown. So how did you deal with like moving away from Ohio?
It was super hard because I lived in Ohio my whole life, and I just like never expected to move to California and to travel. I drove like 50 hours, which was like the longest road trip ever.
Damn.
And then
That sounds
after-
rough.
Shit.
Yeah, it was like really, really difficult. And then whenever I finally got here, I remember like getting to the house after this long trip with like all my stuff and like for the first time being like really far away from my family because I've always had my own houses and like moved out when I was 18. So like I wasn't always hanging out with my parents, but I saw them a lot. I remember like sitting down in the bathroom and like just having a breakdown. Like I just felt like this is really fucking weird. Like where am I? Why did I come here? Like it was
Overwhelming, yeah.
it was super overwhelming. But with time, it like kind of went away, and like the first week was like probably the hardest. And then I haven't seen my family in like a year, over a year, so that's been really difficult. But it was really really hard. But you know, you just like meet friends and like hang out with people, and it gets a little easier, you know.
Yeah.
I do like it here too. Like I like California way more than Ohio. Like as far as like the area, the weather, like things like that. But I never really lived anywhere else besides that, so I don't really know much better, I guess.
I had the
Let
same
me tell
thing.
you, as someone who lives in Texas and Canada, California's better. True.
True. I had the same thing with moving from California to Texas, and that like I moved to Texas, and I have a job here at a wildlife rehab center, and like my friends here are friends with Matt and whatever. So like all of my happiness and like all of my life here is contingent on my relationship working out,
Which is so
and I've had,
scary.
it's terrifying.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few.
I
like,
pick you over Ms. any day.
Oh,
Same.
thank you.
Same.
We're all on that page, Maya, so at least you have us.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
No, but I've had quite a few like episodes of like, holy shit, if this doesn't work out, like I'm alone in Texas. Like that's really scary. To move for someone is crazy. It's the first time I've ever done it in my life, but it's also like easily the best choice for me because like me being in California with just like normie friends isn't the right choice for me right now. So
Yeah, I think if I like permanently move, if that ever becomes a thing, I think no matter what, it's like that scary thought of like I won't sell my house. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd put my house on Airbnb or rent it out to somebody. Like just because that is so scary to just like it's all contingent on one person, and he's yelling right now about wearing a mask. He does believe in wearing masks regardless of what he's saying on his stream for content. But you know, like it's so intimidating when it's like you're the one that has to make those life choices because like you don't want to put pressure on another person just because you're changing everything about your life, and like also like you know you have family, and it's just very scary. It's so scary. So kudos, because every single woman here has done it, has given something up for their relationship, and claps in chat. That's impressive. That's very cool. I haven't done it all the way. I'm still kind of a pussy, but whatever. Maybe someday.
You guys are so lucky though. Like I'm pretty sure everyone here has like friends.
yeah,
I don't
have any friends.
I have.
I
Well,
wish
like,
you lived here.
I have his roommates. Like
Malena, like I would kill to have one person to talk to aside from like the person I'm dating. I don't mean that in the sense of like he's annoying or something, but like just a normal friend.
yeah.
And you have at least Greek or soda. Like I legit just have one It's just Tyler.
They're kind of useless, but yeah, I'm really lucky that I have Adept. I'm lucky that I have Adept.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you guys have
Honestly-
each other. You can drive to her. You're in Texas. Like even Maya could end up meeting you guys. Like I can't just drive like an hour and meet any of you. Like I'd have to drive 8 hours or take a flight.
That sounds worth it to me. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Would you guys?
Listen, I don't have
move
the
there?
sponsor money to be flying to you or driving. Okay.
I
Macaiyla,
think
you guys wouldn't move here, right? Tyler doesn't want to move.
there's
He said
no
fuck
way.
no.
Damn.
No.
Personally, it was super hard for me, like at first, because like I'm very close with my parents. Like my parents, I feel like are the reason for everything. Like as much as people are like, "Oh my God, you wouldn't have shit without XTC," I'm like, "No, bitch, I wouldn't have shit without my parents." You know what I mean? Like, cause they just keep me like so grounded but motivated at the same time, and like they're like my best friends now, like in my adulthood and stuff. And I moved straight out of their house because Felix was living with us there.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, we were living in my parents' house, and then he went to Canada to renew his visa, and then I was going back and forth. But then when we moved out, it was like to Texas. And then there, like Nick and Malena became my mom and dad because I was like, I need something, you know. And they were like, they just naturally filled the spot. Like they didn't like feel any type of like obligation, but they were just like there for me. And like I wouldn't have made it without them for sure. Like that show's so hard. So thanks, Malena and Nick.
True, and the amount of times I have to fucking beat Adept up, like mentally,
Yeah.
like.
She was like, you know, just my ground, like my rock, like for sure.
What do you think about might be a super stupid question, but I come from somewhere with, I don't like to say where I'm from in chat just because, you know, people are creepy, but I come from somewhere with winter and fall, and does Ohio have
I
like...
miss that so
Yeah!
much.
Yeah, they have all the seasons, and I miss them so much.
Yeah.
I love fall, and like I don't get that anymore. I just get summer, like all day. And like,
California kind of sucks. No, it sucks.
I like seasons a lot, so.
Dude, California sucks, period. Like, you guys overhype it, I'm sorry.
I've only ever lived in California. Only.
Oh my god.
Overpriced,
not having
taxes,
seasons.
no seasons.
30
like,
minutes from the beach, 30 minutes from the snow, 30 like I could drive to the seasons.
No.
I don't need to live in the
True.
seasons. I can drive to them and drive out of them.
It's
at
not
any
the
given
same.
No,
moment.
it's not the same. It is
It's
not the same as
It's
waking
not
up.
the same.
Maya, they've never-
Waking up on a winter
You
morning.
don't do anything.
No.
True, cutie.
No.
Cutie, I agree. The winter morning.
Waking up on a winter morning and it's all just
Christmas,
snow. Oh.
Snow. Yep. Snow.
And the
always,
smell of like the fallen leaves outside your house is just like, and you get like
And then,
apple cider and you have like your
apple
pump. Oh.
picking, the donuts.
Living your whole year
everything.
for like 3 days when you could just travel for those.
No,
3 days.
it's
Right.
6
Oh
months.
my God.
It's 6
not the
months.
same.
It's
It's
3
not the
months of
same.
fall, 3 months of winter.
Yep.
Ah, dude.
And you look forward to those months coming. Like
Yeah.
you prepare, you get ready for Halloween in the fall, and then winter, Christmas, the decorating with the lights and the snow. Like it's just not the same.
It's not the same.
than traveling. It's
I'm
not.
so
I'm
sad.
glad. You
Not the
bitches
same.
keep your seasons, all right? 'Cause I already decided it's either California or Canada, nothing else. In the
I
future,
said-
that's it. Those are the options.
I said to one of Ludwig's roommates, I was like, so it's almost fall. Do like the leaves fall here? Dead ass, like, no. I was like,
He's
oh,
so sad.
okay.
He's so sad.
Yeah, no, it's so sad because that's fall is my favorite season. I look forward to it every year.
I
Like
love fall.
I change
I
my
don't know.
pillows. I do everything. Like I change my whole aesthetic for fall. And like here, you just wear shorts all year round. Fuck that. I don't
That's
have
right.
thighs for shorts. Get out of here.
Why
I
would
don't
you
know
want
shit about
summer?
fall
Like, why
or
would you want
winter.
summer all year round? Why?
It's
Why
awful.
would you want to be warm
Dude,
all
it's
year
not
round?
Summer, like we do have the trees change colors and they fall, but it's like it's just a manageable like coolness. It's not like it's super hot. I mean, sometimes in October it gets hot as shit, like not gonna lie.
I don't even remember the last time it rained here.
Oh,
I know it never rains.
when Felix
Ever.
lived with us in California, it didn't rain the whole time. It rained one day, like for a couple hours, the whole time.
I
It
can't.
was crazy.
I can't.
Out.
That's the only part I'll give you is like the rain. Sometimes it just needs to come a little bit more. That's
Yeah.
true.
It's crazy. Okay, well, we're almost at 3 hours, which I feel like we like to kind of keep this at around 3 hours. So, closing question. Does anyone have a good one, a banger?
Let's look at the list.
Well, I feel like we should ask Hannah maybe one more before we do.
Okay,
closing,
one more for
just in
Hannah
case,
and then
because we don't know how when she'll be here again.
True. Hannah, have you had fun? That's a good question. While other people are thinking questions. I'm so sorry if this was not what you expected.
No, I watched a couple weeks ago. Like I knew.
Oh, you
what
did?
the
Oh,
podcast was. Yeah.
good.
I watched the whole thing, so
Oh,
I had a
that's-
lot of fun. I thought it was like great to meet you guys and like hang out and like talk. And I
Cool.
never I don't do podcasts like very often, so I thought it'd be like fun to like just
Yay!
talk about
I
random
love
shit.
that.
So.
Is
Yeah,
there
that's cool.
anything that you want to say at all? Like anything you want us to know? Anything like that's on your mind? Do you be interested in sharing that no one like has heard from you or something? I don't know. Like speak what like this
What are
is
your
where you can
thoughts
say
as-
whatever. Like
As something, this is actually, I think this is important, because we've all talked about this, but what are your thoughts about, and maybe this is a little too deep, and maybe this is a little too I don't even know if political is the word, but like, what are your thoughts about overall being a woman on this platform who has a very successful boyfriend, sometimes being treated as an accessory to that boyfriend or someone in the shadow of that boyfriend? What are your thoughts about the best way to kind of combat that, or how you deal with that, or how even chat could be better about that?
I mean, I feel like no matter what, like all of us, I'm sure experience it too. No matter like what we do or like our successes, like they're always overshadowed, and like that's just something that
retweet.
Like I never like I knew that coming into the relationship and making it public, because like we waited like 5 months before we like came out about our relationship, but I didn't think it'd be so bad. You know, like it's like really like it's crazy. Like people are like, you're nobody, like without like, you know, Shroud, or
all the time.
If like my viewership is up, they think it's like because of him. If it's down, it's because he's on. It's like it's like I can't win ever, but that's just something that like you have to like really, I guess, like know how to cope with that. And it's like sometimes it's hard, and like sometimes I am like, well shit, you know, I'm just like you know, under his wing pretty much. But some days I get like really good sponsors, or like I know that I'm doing like successful things for myself, and I feel really good about myself. So you just have to like, I don't know, you just have to learn how to deal with it. And
which is such a sad answer. Learn to deal with it. And I think that answer alone, it is the correct answer, but I think that answer alone, I think every single person watching this, which is what, quite a few across 5 different streams, you need to self-reflect a little bit about maybe the things that you say. And I think there's just a very important kind of message coming from another person that has been in that position. And I just want to say that out loud. But anybody else have any questions for Hannah?
No, but just as like a vouch, like I know that Shroud is like this great gamer. I know that he just naturally picks things up, but Hannah is too. Like she's not the like #1 gonna kill everyone in every single lobby, but she holds it the fuck down in whatever rank that she's in, and she never disappoints, and she's always playing games. Like even if she's not streaming, like she's a true like gamer and just like a real just chill, good person at heart. And on top of that, she holds it down, like period. So I love her for that. So that's a vouch.
Oh, thank you,
Queen.
Good shit. Good shit.
Tell like at all before we like have our final question. Anything that's been on your mind the entire time, or something you've just wanted to randomly say. It can be anything.
honestly, like I'm happy that you guys brought me on, and like that, you know, I reached out to Maya and she was like, yeah, like they're all down to like have you on and like talk to them, because like I said, like I game a lot, and like I usually like just like play solo or like jump in with like random people, but like it's cool to like talk with you guys, like make new friends, and like I'm always trying to do that, because like I'm alone. It's like me and Mike, and like usually I'm just like chilling, like while he's streaming I'm just like doing my own thing, so it's like kind of cool to like, you know, make plans or like do whatever, you know, just hang out with people. So that's been dope. So thank you. I had a good time. It was fun.
If you ever want to hang out with any of us, I promise every single one of us will answer the DM.
Yeah.
I think we're all...
It's hard to make female friends on the platform sometimes.
It really is.
Yeah. You have 5 more now. Hooray!
Yay!
Yay!
Also, I'm in California. Once the quarantine is over, we can get like our toes done and like take pictures at the same time of our toes, make money while getting the toes done. Really? We're not doing... We're not selling our toe pictures.
That was one of the questions.
It's weird.
Oh, we missed
that was
it.
Oh, we did miss that question. Toes selling. Just kidding. But we could actually, once quarantine's done, we can be real life friends.
Okay.
Well, it was really nice to get to know you more. I didn't really know that much about you personally before today, but I feel like I know you better now, and I'm really happy that you wanted to join us.
Yeah, me too. I had fun.
Wait,
great
we
having
have
you.
to wait. We have to bring the story full circle. Malena, was Hannah there that day? Do you remember?
Oh my god.
No, I don't think you were
really
there
drunk.
for DreamHack 2017.
This was a while ago then.
No, you. She said. Oh,
Picture this. DreamHack 2017. A drunk Malena jumps into a muddy kiddie pool. Shroud.
Shroud was there. He went to Walmart and bought us a whole case of water because we were all so shit-faced. So that's how I knew that guy was just like genuinely nice. So you found yourself a really nice man. He was He went out of his way. Shroud went out of his way to get all of us nobodies water because we were too drunk. That's how you know he's the real one.
That's so nice.
And I embarrassed myself. Jumped in the fucking muddy fucking pissed-full kiddie pool full of fucking dog piss and shit in the white tights, and I don't remember any of it, but I have security footage of it, and I sent that shit to you guys last time. So.
So good.
Well.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get to see that, Hannah.
Yeah, I'd like to see that footage if someone could send it.
That is pretty good.
Don't worry.
Does anyone have a good contender for last question? No? Should I look at our Discord? We have the Housewives Discord. I'll check it out, see if there's a good question.
How about this one? I think this is kind of good closer. I'll put it in there. You guys see it?
Oh god.
I can't look because it'll show messages.
Yeah, that seems fine. I think you could do that.
Oh, it's like both, I guess.
Who's yelling? Who's streaming right now?
Ludwig.
Oh no, I don't care. I just didn't know who it was.
Yeah, Ludwig.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's usually I'll just hold the mute button when he's streaming. I'll just hold it. I think that's XQC. So you're getting a mix of the biggest crossover stream ever made. All the girls, Ludwig, XQC.
Oh yeah, there's the footage right there. Yeah, the door's made out of glass over here, so.
Someone in my chat asked a good question if we don't have one.
Do we
have a question?
We have either biggest I told you so. Oh, yeah, Adept actually found some gems. So we have a few options, and maybe we just choose from the options.
Okay.
Biggest I told you so moment between you and your significant other, or what's the craziest thing that has happened at a streamer party or a TwitchCon party? And then Macaiyla, what's your question?
Someone asked, where do you think you guys will be in 5 years from now?
Ooh.
Oh god, anxiety inducing. Wow. Oh god. Oh god. Any preference on which question we should answer?
I'm down for any of them. Someone pick.
I think it would be between the one I said, like, where we would be in 5 years, or what happened at a party. I think that's good. Whatever you guys want.
I'm gonna do the party one then, because I have a perfect one. Fuck it.
Okay.
And also I don't want to think 5 years in the future.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Okay, so the final question is craziest thing to happen at a TwitchCon party or a streamer party. Malena, you have to think of a news story.
Yeah.
It's not our fault that you get blackout at every streamer party.
Yeah,
you don't remember.
Okay, mine is Felix and we were at TwitchCon EU, and I've told this many times, so my stream knows, his stream knows. Maybe you guys don't. There was Macaiyla knows because she said she would have knocked the girl the fuck out on site.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm excited. Yes. I'm excited.
Yes.
We were at TwitchCon EU, and Felix was like almost completely knockout drunk. Like he was very, very drunk. And there was a girl who was also very, very drunk. And
Say her name.
She like I don't even know, but she practically like.
Macaiyla, do you know her name?
I know her name.
Who? Don't say her name. Don't say her name.
I'm not gonna say her
Who
name.
cares? Okay.
I don't think Macaiyla knows, but maybe she does.
I do. If she was in.
Don't say her name.
Was he
Don't give her
streaming?
permission.
Okay,
No,
I
no,
just won't say her name.
I want Macaiyla to DM me her name. I'm just curious.
Wait, same.
We won't give her clout,
Wait,
but
don't send it yet.
curious.
People have Discord showing.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
But I swear to God, if it's sorry.
No, it's not. It's not Aria. It's not Aria. It's not Aria.
All right, then continue your story. We're good. Keep going. It's fine.
Maya would have been on site. Trust me, if that's who it was. Anyway. So he was almost knocked out drunk. We were all pretty drunk. This girl was really drunk, I'm assuming, but not as drunk as him. And like, he was like just kind of almost passed out, and she started like kind of groping him on his leg. And I just grabbed her friend, and I like grabbed her, and I was like, take your friend and get the fuck out. Because this was Twitch VIP, and I said, take her the fuck out right now before I just do some things that I'm going to regret. Because I don't want to get kicked out of a Twitch VIP party, you know? Because in my head I was like, they'll ban me from these parties and not Felix, and that's something I'll never be okay with. You know what I mean? So I wasn't gonna take that risk. And so the friend was like, I'm so sorry, and she grabbed her and they left. And yeah, I told Macaiyla about it and Malena, and we talked on stream about it a lot.
That's the
but
day you almost beat a bitch.
I
I'm
was
pretty
the day
sure I
almost got
know
myself-
who it is.
That was the day I almost got myself banned from all Twitch parties ever, I'm sure. Because I would be really upset if Twitch took that out on me, because she was like groping like a drunk guy. So
I
she's a whore.
actually, I
yeah, that's true.
no, I think
Sorry.
we've talked about this. We have talked about this. There's a certain type of woman that finds it fun to challenge the idea that a guy has, like, there are girls out there that think that they are better than everyone else no matter what, and they're like, oh yeah, like, I'd make a better girlfriend, I'm a better whatever, and
No.
it drives me crazy.
Oh,
It's not
tell
even
me
that.
about it.
It's not even that, because I'll let people believe that delusional shit, because it's like, bitch, if it was true, it'd be true, you know?
Yeah,
But it's not.
yeah.
But my issue is that like girls think that they can't make men in a like sexual assault like situation.
Like, he is the
I think-
victim there. Yeah.
Yes, I think that was her issue. Like, she
Yeah.
thinks that she can just do whatever she wants sexually, and that's just not the fucking truth. And I was about to let her know that day, but I gave her friend a chance because I'm okay with her friends. So
I actually respect that constraint, because I've been in that same situation in the past, not with Ludwig, but with somebody else, where there was a girl, like, going over to my guy at the time, and I grabbed her arm and threw her ass. Like, I was not having it. Like,
I would never. I'd beat the fuck out of them. If someone ever touched Tyler, like, I wouldn't even give them a chance to say, like, hello, back off. I'd literally fucking beat them.
Party, though. Do you know what I mean?
Like, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck if
It's
Twitch
so
bans
stressful for
me,
me.
whoever bans me. Like, if you're touching Tyler, like, I will not be okay with it. It's fucking weird.
What about Hannah? How do you did you have a I can't English.
The craziest thing that has
serious
happened
story.
streamer party / Twitch con.
Experience.
I'm thinking, like, there's only one that I could really think of, and I was like, I went to TwitchCon with one of my friends. It was before, like, me and Mike were dating and went together, and we went to this party, and it was super, super packed, and they were over serving, and everyone was wasted, like, throwing up, and she got, like,
Ooh.
incredibly drunk, and me and my friends had to, like, carry her, like, back to the hotel, and, like, along the way, like, she was just, like, yelling and, like, trying to meet people, like, who were, like, in the industry, like trying to introduce herself to, like, people who worked at Twitch and, like, all this stuff, and, like, it wasn't, like, super insane, but the whole time I'm just trying to, like, contain the situation and, like, make sure, like, she's good and, like, it doesn't, like, affect anything, like, outside of, you know, the parties. But, like, personally on my own, I haven't had, like, anything too crazy go on.
You're lucky.
Um,
I'm kind of new at streaming, like, newer, so I haven't been to, like, a ton of parties or a ton of, like, events, I guess.
Honestly, what I've learned is just, like, don't go to the fucking parties. It turns
No,
Twitch,
it's so
it turns
fun. You
Twitch
see
into
so
high
many
school. I
trashy
hate
people,
it.
dude.
I hate
it's
it.
hilarious.
It's fun.
No.
It's fun, but
Ugh.
There was a girl that was passed out at a lobby in a hotel at like a BlizzCon party, and then Nick made like a video on like his Vine in 2014. He's like, "Hey, we got a passed out hoe at the Hilton," and she was like passed out with like security guards around here. So yeah, I would say probably that is my most memorable
Oh my
moment.
god, that's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
That's my answer.
Macaiyla?
Pass that hoe at the Hilton.
I don't really. I'm sure something has happened, but I just can't think of it on the top of my head because I'm usually too drunk to remember what happens there, honestly. But I remember a Twitch streamer, I'm not gonna say who because they probably don't want people to know. It's not crazy, but their ID got like the security guard noticed that their ID was fake. So out of all of the group of us, like, this person couldn't come in.
Was it Russell?
It's gotta be Russell.
I'm not saying.
It was Russell. It was Russell.
I'm not saying whose name it was. But
Russell.
the security guard, not only did they say it was fake, they took the ID and
Aw.
kept it. So,
Oof,
Poor
Yeah.
Russell.
that's tough.
but I can't think of like anything crazy. But that was sad. Like, I'll always remember that. Not saying who though. I'm not confirming
No.
nor denying.
No, I don't have anything crazy. I don't know. Nothing crazy happened at Twitch parties. I've only been to one TwitchCon also, and I could only go for like a day. So,
that's where I met Maya. Was at
True. Yeah.
worst-
Trudy was mad at me.
But I wasn't mad at you. No. Oh my god, I was not mad at you. This is the worst experience I've ever had at a Twitch party. So we have this. TwitchCon. You all stay with a bunch of streamers, whatever. So I have this house, and Flirtini and Poopernoodle came up to me and they're like, "Hey, can we throw a party tonight?" And I was like, it's weird that you're asking me, but sure. I don't feel like partying, so go right ahead. And like so Flirtini and Poopernoodle and Dean So Cool just text everybody. Like, and so then Zerka starts texting everybody. And so then I'm like, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm just gonna go hang out in my room and just like play games with Ludwig. So we're up in my room. You can just hear people, right? And
Play
then
game.
But that's not code word for having sex. We were legitimately like, I don't remember what we were doing, but we were just like hanging out. No, it wasn't guac guac.
I can remember that.
Suction
That was such a long time ago. I can't remember.
I don't remember what we were doing, but we were not having sex. We were like watching YouTube or some shit. Whatever. We were in my room. It doesn't matter. Just because I didn't feel like being a part of the party. And then all of a sudden I hear this big bang, like a massive bang. And then I'm like, I sit there and I look at him and I shake my head and I get a knock on my door from Flirtini. She's like, "Cutie, someone fell through the roof." And I was like, what the fuck? Because we have a skylight. We had a skylight. And I was like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Turns out it was Wes, by the way, smashed through the skylight.
What?
Yes! And so I'm like livid. And I'm like, okay, I'm ending this party. I'm not interested in hanging out with people I don't know. So I go upstairs on the roof, because we had like a weird like hangout spot on the roof. And I go upstairs on the roof, I stand on a table, and I was like, if I don't know your fucking name, get out of my house. And then I look at Destiny is high as fuck. Destiny is high as fuck on the couch and is staring at me like I caught him smoking weed for the first time, and he's 14 and I'm his mother. He's just like,
Dude, if you weren't fucking Destiny at that party, you're
She
getting out
literally
of there.
hooed
I'm sorry.
everybody.
with like 4 women on his lap, of course, just Destiny like. And so then he like, so
He's
then
like, oh no, my girlfriends have to leave.
yeah, he's like, shit, you don't know my girlfriend's names? And I was like, I don't know them. Like, goodbye. And so I like am looking at people and I'm like, goodbye, 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 goodbye. Okay, now here's another part of this story that is very important for you guys to know. I had a list of people that were just simply not allowed in my house because I do not indulge in spending time on humans that I do not like. And
Me too. I have that too. And people think that's weird.
Nope.
People think that's weird. I have like a bunch of people that I won't let into the house.
Yes.
Or like 5 people, and they think that's weird. Okay.
No,
Sorry.
I had a list, and I told every single one of my roommates who was on this list, and they had some people too, but there was this specific girl that, was friends with some of my friends in the house, but I was like, she is not coming in this house. She is just not coming in this house. So after I had just walked downstairs.
More name drops, please. Mm-hmm.
I'll name drop.
Please give us a name.
Nova was on the ban list. And so
Don't do me like that.
I don't
do it like that.
this was the
She
story.
really said it.
I don't care.
Wait,
It's
Judy
fine.
versus
No,
Nick, no,
I
Judy-
applaud you for saying her name. Please say her name. Good.
For anybody needed the backstory, I'm just gonna give you the quick backstory. My girl
Nobody
is
needs no backstory.
no.
We
I'll
know
say
why.
it. My
We
girl,
know why.
my girl is Tricky. Tricky is my girl. I'm loyal as a fucking
Tricky.
pure. I'm loyal as
I
a
love
fucking
Tricky.
yeah.
I
I'm a
love Tricky,
purebred pit bull. I am your girl. You are my girl, Tricky. Okay. So when another girl sucks your man's dick, it's very upsetting to you. So this girl is no longer supposed to be a part of my life, right?
Chill
So,
a little
you
bit.
know, I
Just
know-
one notch.
I know. I'm just saying. So
Yeah,
so
I
there was
get
just tension there, and Tricky's my girl. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna, people do not want certain people. I just don't want to be around that negativity. So I had a ban list. There were other people too that I just didn't like. And so then I walk downstairs, and there is like, to kick more people out, and there is a person with a wig on and sunglasses and a hoodie.
No way.
Yes.
What?
And
It was her?
hoodie.
Wait, she went through. Okay, this is too gossipy.
That's so cringe. Wait,
This-
if she did that, that's
Yeah, I
cringe.
can't
That
even
is
finish my
cringe.
sentence.
She was in disguise. Are you saying she was in disguise?
That's so fucking
scary
cringe.
shit. Like, what the fuck?
You guys asked about the craziest story. This
Okay,
is
go,
it.
go, 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 go,
This
go,
is
go,
the
continue.
story. So
Okay,
then,
that's some crazy shit. That's true.
Yeah,
You know
okay,
what?
come on.
so before I kick anybody else out, I walk over to her and I said, that doesn't work. And I drag her to the door and I show her out and she leaves and that's fine. And then again, I stand on the table and I say, if I don't know your fucking name, get the fuck out of my house. And so I kick everybody out. There's someone by the table looking at me, just staring at me. And I was like, yes, you bitch. I don't know your name. There's the door. Like, I was just done. I was so done. Like, I was done. And then...
What is alphaness? Like, hello?
Yeah, I'm
It's
so
like
in
kinda
love
like,
right now.
living
No,
for
I'm
this.
like turned on right now. Like, hello?
I'm
Do you see
very
that?
turned
And
Literally
then-
never been more attracted to QT.
Yep.
opens
Same.
the door, like, because there are still people coming, right? Opens the door, is Ms. Kiff holding Maya's hand, walking on in. This is the first time meeting Maya, and
Oh, no.
Miz just Miz looks at me and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm fucking over it." Was the first thing I said
Yeah.
to Miz, and then I
was
turned to Maya and I
scared.
was like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I don't have time." Like, it's like, I think
I
it's like
was
what I said to Maya.
terrified.
I
I'm not
was
gonna
like-
lie. Okay, I didn't make it better for you because that night I was already drunk when I got to your house. I walked into your house, you told us that, and then I stood on your counter and I fell off. So I am sorry for making your night worse. I really am. We didn't get a fair first impression, either of us.
It was bad. I remember messaging Maya afterwards, and I was like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "I'm so sorry, Maya," because this was Maya. Maya was like, "Hi," and I was like, "I don't have fucking time," and I just like
True.
walked away.
Actually, true.
Maya
was-
was probably all drunk, like, woo, party, and then she walked
Yeah, I
in
was
her
like, oh
cute
my
fingers
god,
like,
it's Cutie Cinderella. Hi.
I don't have time for you right now.
It was like it was my favorite E-Rob story because I'm standing on the table. This is after spending multiple weeks in Texas, sleeping in a fucking laundry room at Ms. Kiff's and Eric's house, and I'm on the table yelling at people to get out if I don't know their name, and I see Eric stand up like super sad and mopey and grabs his shit and starts walking out the door, and I was like, "Are you like stupid? What are you doing?" I was like, "Eric, you're fine," and he was like, "I am," and I was like,
W. That was a big W.
That was the only W.
That's a big W right
He
there.
was like so sad. But I will say that is a night that Ludwig saved the night. He ordered pizza for everyone. Pizza showed up. Everyone still had a good time, and just like it calmed me down. It was just like
And
very
then guac guac.
saved
Because
the
he ordered the
day.
pizza.
Walk, suction, pump, soul
God.
snatcher.
Soul Snatcher.
3,000. Anyway, there's my story. I'm sure there was more to that
Wow.
night. It's actually also my favorite Rectful story because Rectful showed up and Dean accidentally kicked him out of the party and Rectful was so sad. And then we were like, "No, Rectful, you can come in." Like, of course, like, you know. And so then he comes in and like I'm talking to him for a second and then Invader V walks over and she drops her water bottle. And the water bottle made a loud noise, and Rectful was, of course, having a good time and was on, you know, psychedelics.
Mm-hmm.
And the water bottle scared him, so then he started crying. And then it was like just this moment of like protect Rectful. Like we were like, "Are you okay?"
Dude,
Like,
I've had that way too many times.
It was just
oh
like
my god.
it was like the most wholesome little like corner of the room. We were like, "Ah!" And Rectful was just like, "It's okay, man." But like just crying. It was like very, very sweet Rectful story. But yeah, crazy party. And I learned I'm not gonna be the host ever again.
It's terrible. It's
Yeah,
literally
I am not
it's
down for
stressful.
hosting parties.
It's
ever.
so stressful. Like you have to care about everything, and you just don't have fun. It's
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
I didn't think anyone would come. I was like, yeah, throw a party. No one's coming. And then like I was just like, this is crazy. This was awful. So anyway, there we go.
Well, thank you, Hannah, for being here and sharing your stories and your pet peeves. And
thanks, Hannah.
Trainwrecks
nice to get to
just
know you
typed in
better.
my- Trainwreck
We
just
love
typed in my
having
chat. You people are shameless as fuck. What?
Shameless on
What?
himself.
Train, what's up,
But-
dude? What are you talking about?
Train, are you okay? We'll have your
Wait,
girlfriend on in
Y'all
2
are
weeks.
gonna invite Macaiyla next
He said,
time.
Oh,
She's
we
banned.
should.
She's banned.
No, not
She's
you
banned.
people.
Kayla's
he said
banned.
not
That's-
us.
That's the only reason why Kayla
Alright.
never comes on
Well,
stream.
Wait,
Train, listen. We
what
gotta
did
wrap
Train
it
say?
up, okay, Domi?
We'll get Kayla next time. True.
she's banned.
We can't.
Kayla's
never mind.
banned.
Wait, she's
Why
banned?
is still banned? She got unbanned, right?
When? What? There's
For
no
what?
way.
Like 2 years ago. She got unbanned like 2 years ago.
No, she.
For
no,
what?
She's still
She
banned. There's
did
no way.
get unbanned 2 years ago, right?
No, she's still banned. She would be on Train stream. I'm telling you.
Pluto! What the fuck?
I'm telling you, if he
do
was
that
unbanned.
again,
Pluto!
Pluto!
If he was unbanned, she'd be on Train stream. 100%.
Okay, guys, I'm about to make everyone shut down their streams. Everyone's getting too drunk and crazy. All right, thank you everyone for being here. Shout out to everyone putting this together. Thank you so much to Bnans
Thank you,
for showing
Hannah.
up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hannah,
thank
for
you.
coming.
He is our honorary first guest ever, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It was great to meet y'all.
Thank
Sorry
you.
if we were weird, but
Yeah, sorry if we were extreme.
You weirdos.
Yeah.
We go off the hinges here. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good night. Drink water.